like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go. Go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should.
And we're waiting on Brave here. And while we're waiting on Brave here, I was talking to Brave this morning. I said, man, Brave, you give such good commentary. And I think people would love to contribute to keep hearing your comment here. Let me know if you can hear me in the stream here. Let me know how's the volume. And so I said, Brave, guys, I think the people really want to contribute, keep you going, keep you on the stream here. And Brave said, man, I don't want to put up my cash out. I said, well, Brave, hey, it's in the brave new world here. You got to, monetize. And, I think people want to contribute to you. And so here's what we're going to do here. We're waiting on Brave. So Brave will be here at some point. So Brave and I said, whatever people donate to us, they can comment here. And then we'll answer their comments intermittently throughout the show. And then as well after the show. So if you have any type of comments you want Brave or you want me, John Galt, to address, you can do that right here, and it makes it very easy for you. And I'm not sure what. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can see the stream is loading up here, and we're just waiting on Brave this morning. How's everyone going to see? Richard's in the audience. Gway, I think this is your first time here, Gway. But Richard's been here. Who else? We had a couple of people waiting. Who else is coming? Matter of fact, let me get the Bluetooth up and running. Crown Reese in the building. Let me see. Let me get this Bluetooth up and running because. Hopefully we can get some criminals to call in. All this crime being created, someone's got to be committed. And so we wanted to talk to those people today, and I ran it past Brave. Here's Brave right here. Hey, what's up, Brave? What's up, Brave?
Hey, John, I do. I don't have the link. You got the link in the.
Give me 1 second, Brady. Let me do that. I need to do it over again. So give me one. You're gonna have to do the process that I sent you yesterday, right?
Yes.
Yesterday. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
I'll start out in my. I'll go to my email right now.
Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead and get there. How's it going this morning, Brave?
Oh, hell, man. Every day's a holiday. Every day's a holiday. We're living in the USA.
Right, go ahead, check it out.
There it is. Hold on.
All right, you got to go through that process again, Brave, and then you come back.
There's that. Okay, checking you there now. There's that. Hold on. Which one am I looking for? Live. Got it at the studio. There's that. I'm on my way, John. We're here.
Get time. Everyone's waiting on you, Brave. We're waiting on people getting the audience anyway. I was telling the audience here that we do have we're gonna
hold up. Mic check. Okay, go ahead, John.
Yeah, we're gonna. If they want to contribute to us here, you might want to hang up your phone there, Brave. You should be able to add yourself. Okay. See if you can add yourself to the stream here. And if you can add yourself to the stream, then I think we're good to go here, Brave. So it's a boomer alert. Yeah, Brave, I see you up there. There
Did
you
it work,
go.
John?
I think that worked, Brave. I think that worked. So here's what I had, Brave. So we were talking earlier this morning. I said, I think the people in the audience, gals, guys.
Oh, hold on. Let me shut the other damn stream off.
Oh,
Sorry about that. I think we're rolling now, John. Good God.
take your time, Bray. Take
All
your
right.
time.
Yeah,
I
thank
can
you. Thank
find
you,
my
John.
fucking lighter anyway, Bray. Yeah. So anyway, I was telling the audience if they want to send comments, they don't want to call in. Let me make sure I got the Bluetooth on. If they don't want to call in, they can. They can send comments by way of Streamlabs here. We're gonna split the donations 50-50 Brave now. You know, a little beer money, a little weed money. So Brave, you
There
ready?
you go. It don't hurt nothing. God damn it.
Brave, you ready to go this morning? I don't think you're ready, Brave. You're not ready.
I'm ready. I'll brace myself.
Brave, you know,
got?
one of the things we talk about all the time is how that black tax and how people are having to move and things like that because of what's going on in their neighborhoods. You know, we talk about that all the time, Brave, and how no one can talk about it. They make up excuses. They say this and that, but no one can talk about it, Brave. I want you to pay attention to this and listen to what this guy has to say in this video here, Brave. We got some juveniles, Brave. Juveniles.
Multiple armed carjackings on the north side of Indianapolis, and 4 teenagers have been arrested. WRTV's Adam Shum spoke to one of the victims and to local leaders about what needs to change.
At 10 p.m., you're just out running and boosting cars at gunpoint? Come on now.
Joshua can't believe this conversation is happening again. Kids again accused of committing violent crimes in Indianapolis.
The fact that they're able to hold a gun to somebody's head, which it was actually like held more towards my chest. It would have taken one mistake, one person to accidentally pull that trigger.
Police say 4 kids and a man were arrested after 2 armed carjacking incidents on the north side of Indianapolis Friday evening. One of those involving Joshua and his car. Police say the kids arrested are 13, 14, 15, and 17 years old.
Jesus Christ. Son of a bitch, man. You know, and look at the way this guy's talking about it, John. This is what makes me sick about white people. If that lady was interviewing me, I'd send them little black motherfucking psychopaths, man, put a fucking gun to my chest. They wouldn't put me on. They're not going to put me on the air. But I'm telling you, this is disgusting. Look at him. It's like, could you get a little bit like animated? You just got your life threatened. Could you call out who we know does it all the time? I don't know, John. This is fucking weird shit, man. These white people make me sick.
One little accident, he said, Bray, no, that motherfucker was an accident. He shot your ass on purpose.
And look at how he's smiling. Oh, look.
Like it's a big game here.
Yeah.
Listen to this, Bray. Oh, Bray, listen.
I'm financially just strained now because of this.
Police say both incidents happened.
Wait a minute, I think we missed what he was saying. You heard him say he was financially strained, right, Brave?
Yes, they did.
What does that mean, Brave? That means he got to move.
Yeah, or he's got to buy another car, or probably he won't move, John. These fucking white people just think it's just a one-off. You know, it's nothing normal. This won't happen again to me.
Right. Listen to him.
I have to move.
What did he say?
You have to move. Yeah.
17 years old.
Play that again.
Home, I have to move. I'm financially just strained now.
Folks,
I'm puzzled, John. Over one little incident, you got to move. Is he panicking?
No. Hell no. They said this is repeated incidents.
No, that's my point. It's like, God damn it. This guy isn't moving because it just doesn't happen. It's a regular thing. And he's got what's sickening is, go ahead and play. He just won't talk about why he has to move. Who's he moving from? That's all we need to hear.
You might say it, Bray. Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
Because of this.
Police say both incidents happened roughly 15 minutes apart within miles of each other. These guns were found at the scene, with both arrests ending in a police chase.
It's too late when officers are having to arrest a 13-year-old for a crime like this.
When kids are allowed to kind of be out there on their own without the structure and the boundaries, then we tend to see a lot more of this.
I had a 10 p.m. curfew on the weekends. Where are the parents?
It's a similar message that
you might end up on the motherfucking curfew. right? They'll put your ass on the curfew where you be in the house and the niggas be running around in the street.
Yeah, because they won't. Yeah, they'd be afraid to enforce it for the blacks.
He said, I got a 10 p.m. curfew. I'm a grown man. I got to be in the house by 10 like a child.
You know, where are the parents?
It's a similar message that
Weekends.
Listen, bro.
See a lot more of this.
I had a 10 p.m. curfew on the weekends.
Don't you know that white men want to go out to the bars and shit?
Well, now hold on. He don't have a 10 p.m. curfew now. He was talking about when he was a kid.
Oh, is that what you said? I thought he was talking about a 10 p.m. curfew.
No, he was talking about white households that function and are decent, you know.
You know, because many of these black cities be on the curfew, Brave. I ain't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, see, maybe,
you know, where are the parents?
it's a similar message that we hear time and time again from community leaders and Hoosiers, and one that hits too close to home for this veteran.
Who is responsible? Are we running around doing whatever we want now? How did a 13-year-old have a weapon?
In Indianapolis, Adam Shooms, WRTV.
IMPD officials say the carjacking investigations are still ongoing. The Marion County Prosecutor's Office will make the final decision.
Still ongoing, Brave.
it's amazing. It's the same thing you'll see, folks. It never ends. It never ends. Where are the parents? Ooh, profound. What are we going to do? Oh, yikes. How about let's just say this in a nice way on the news feed. You know, it's all black kids doing this.
Can't say it, bro. They can't say it.
Yeah, they can't. It's just, but that's what needs to be said. That's what would hit home a mile away. Actually, it would be nice if they would say it, even if they got edited out, and then they could brag on another format that they got edited out because they were talking the truth. You know, I don't know. This is amazing to me.
I think we should pause it right here, right now, Brave. And look, I got money for any nigga in prison. If you got a family member in prison, done rob, kill somebody, been convicted of robbing, killing somebody, I'm gonna put some money on his books. He get him from ramen news, whatever. Call in, tell us what he did, right? Tell us about one of your criminal family members, or if you've been a victim of crime. You call in and tell us that. But we really want the criminals today. The thumbnail shows you all the black criminals. Somebody's committing a crime. If one of these children are yours, Brave, wouldn't you like to talk to some of these women that's raising these children?
Yes, I would, but then it would still be very frightening because it would be an absolute indication of cultural destruction in my face. But yeah, I would.
Here's some more children, Brave. It's gonna be ad. Let me refresh this one. This is a good one here, Brave. What the hell's what the hell is going on here, Brave?
Yeah, I don't know. Do I have to add mine?
No, I got it. Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, you need to add your. There you go. We got it. We rolling now.
Here it comes, Brave.
Okay.
I hope this is it here.
Jesus Christ! Look at that.
Yeah, Brave. This is a good one, Brave. God damn, where is the? Oh shit, where is the story? Let's see.
Killed over goddamn selling T-shirts, man. Motherfucker.
Hey, Brave, they engaged. Here we go. Here we go. Brave.
Son of a bitch.
Woo, Brave.
I can't read any of that. It's too small. What are we looking at?
Oh, Brave, you just need to hear it, Brave. It's just
okay. Let's go. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm all ears. I'm all ears and sick stomach.
Hold on. Shit. Hold on, shit. Hold on. I got the right damn screenshot. Here we go.
Right down the street from State Farm Arena.
Right back, Brave.
Vendors ended after a concert ended with an 18-year-old being shot and killed. This happened last night just after 10 o'clock in a downtown Atlanta parking lot.
Yeah, this was a terrible situation. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond has been live from Nassau Street all morning. And Sarah, this is right down the street from State Farm Arena.
Right, so we're a block away from State Farm Arena. And
Brave, you hear that? That's downtown.
Is it?
People coming from a concert. Here's a shooting.
Atlanta police say this shooting happened as the Creed concert there was letting out last night. To give you a little more of an idea, we're right next to Margaritaville and the Sky.
Hold it. Did they say a Creed concert?
Yeah, what's Creed? I don't know what the fuck that is. What is that?
I don't know. I don't keep up with them, but they're a white band. This could be a white shooting.
No.
Oh no, really? No hope for that. Oh yeah, folks, it's a Creed concert. We might have some white animals here. Let's see, John.
Creed, a white band? How you know it was a white band? You sure, Brave?
I'm almost sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost sure they are.
A very busy part of downtown Atlanta.
You heard that, Brave? Very busy part of town.
Very busy part. Bustling. Good business.
Concert
Everybody
goers
wants to
were
be
leaving
there.
State Farm Arena in downtown Atlanta Wednesday night. Gunshots rang out in a nearby parking lot. Atlanta police say the gunfire started over an argument between two groups selling T-shirts after the Creed concert one block over.
It appears that there was an argument over parking in order to sell T-shirts from the concert.
Lieutenant Andrew Smith with Atlanta Police says the fight intensified quickly.
That confrontation escalated and resulted in gunfire.
Police say an 18-year-old in one of the groups involved was shot multiple times. He was taken to Grady Memorial Hospital where he was pronounced dead. They have not yet publicly identified the young man.
At this point, we believe only one group shot.
Lieutenant
One
Smith
group, did he
calls
say?
the violence
Yeah.
senseless. He says investigators were on the scene.
He got
through the
close,
night,
goddammit. You got to give him a
witnesses
goddamn boy. He tried.
He white in Atlanta. Ain't nothing you can say, Brave.
collecting surveillance video. And Smith says no arrests have been made yet.
Never mind. Never mind. So much for being white. See, if that was a white man, if that was a white shooting, they'd have the goddamn fucking Department of Justice in on it, swooping in with black helicopters. Yeah.
You the rest of the juror, bro.
Look here, John. It says Creed is a Christian white band. Christian white band. Black shoot that up. Son of a bitch. Black folks, come on. Like, come on here. Damn.
Brady, they shot up a Christian band, bro.
A Christian white band. How many white kids were out there just thinking they were going to go to a Christian white concert?
Oh, shit, they shot up a Christian band, bro.
Jesus, fuck, man.
Oh, shit.
But they are continuing to investigate. Live in downtown Atlanta, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.
Sarah, thank you.
Oh, bro.
No suspects. How long ago was that? A day, 2, 3?
A couple of days, probably, Bray. You know, no, they can't seem to get a rap on these children. You know, Bray, last night, I was on the stream and somebody said, why do you do that show with Bray? He a racist. He a racist. I said, what the hell that 70-year-old man can do to you?
Really?
What do you? What can he your job, right? What can that 70-year-old man do to you? And Brave, it got me to thinking, Brave, there is a guy, and I know you don't know who he is, but I want to touch on you. I want to share something with you regarding
well, hold on, John, right quick. Let me say this. I could hunt him down. I could hunt him down on my walker and do him some damage. Jesus. Go ahead, John.
You ever heard of Gilly, the kid?
No.
You know, Brave, have you ever heard blacks talk about how they kind of law drug dealers and criminals? Even a lot of black movies talk about black criminals and drug dealers. Are you familiar with that, Brave?
Well, the first black, they called them black exploitation films of old were about drug dealers, a lot of them. So,
well, I want to share with you something about Gilly the Kid, and I want to see if I can find it here.
Okay.
And I want to show like the black. I want to find the full video. I want to show you kind of the black, kind of mindset. And I hope I can find it here. Is Club Shay Shay. You know who Club Shay Shay is, right, Brave?
No, I do not. No.
Club Shay Shay is a former black athlete and he interviews famous people. So
Oh yes, okay, I do know. Okay, Shay, got it. Okay, I didn't know he had a club.
he interviewed Gilly the Kid. I'm going to see if I can find that video here. Gilly the Kid, and so Gilly the Kid surprised him on something that he said, and I'm going to see if I can find. Oh, I think I found it, Brave. Yeah, I think he cut it all up into small videos. Let me see if I can find the full video.
All right.
But while I do that, Brave, I want to talk to you about another case that was here in DC. And it was a guy that when they showed the full video of it, it just really shows you kind of the violence in these black cities. And I'm pulling it up right now, Brave. There was a guy named Deshaun Golston. And I may have mentioned this to you, Brave, but I'm going to mention it to you.
What was the guy's name? Deshaun what?
Deshaun Golston.
Goldston?
All right. And here is a picture of him. Here is a picture of him. I'm going to share this with you, Brave. And this kind of really gets to you. Let me see. This is his Facebook here. You see this picture, Brave?
Yes.
What did it say, Brave? Can you see that? Free my daddy. Free my daddy. You see that, Brave?
Free my father, Danny, shake my head, or what's it say?
Daryl Smith. Free my father, Daryl Smith. You see that, Brave?
Okay, yes. Well, you read it. Now I see.
You see it?
Yeah.
It's on the Facebook page, December 13th, right?
Yeah.
You see that, Brave?
Uh-huh.
Now let me share this with you. Give me 1 second. It's coming up. I mean, this is really the circle of life, Brave. And we're going to see a couple more cases like this. Can you see my screen now, Brave?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yes.
Sad story all around. In 2013, he was campaigning for his father's release from his Facebook. You can see the picture here, right, Brave?
Yes.
And now take a look at this.
Was it February 25?
You see that, Brave? What's highlighted right there?
Yeah. The economy. Since I'm in the studio, John, this is really small though. You'll have to read it, buddy. There you go. That's better.
The decedent has been identified as 61-year-old Daryl Smith.
Yes.
You remember Daryl Smith right here, right?
Got it.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
And if you go back here, it says, as a result of the detective's investigation, 37-year-old Angelo Golston of Southeast DC was charged with the murder of his father. You see that, Brave?
Jesus.
That's Black America, Brave. That's one of the cases that happened here in DC. I covered that case, and just very interesting that the news kind of glossed over initially that he killed his father, and then it eventually showed that man killed his own father, Brave.
When did this happen? Not long ago.
Yeah, it was last week.
37-year-old.
37 years old. At one point he was campaigning for his father.
Yep.
He got out of prison, and now he's saying
nobody said what happened. Was it like an argument over some spaghetti noodles or something, or a rib, or what?
What likely happened is that the man was likely homeless, Brave. And so when he was homeless, he probably, his dad looked like he had a place to live, a nice place to live. And so dad probably couldn't allow him to live there, probably like a senior citizen building. So he probably killed him over a place to live. That's probably what it boiled down to. Yeah, that's what I would imagine. Because his dad lived near AOC, the Congress member here at AOC. You know, back to the young people running the neighborhoods, Brave. Take a look at this. Can you see this? Can you see my screen here, Brave?
Yes.
You ready for this, Brave?
Hold on, though, John. A quick question. There was no information at all. What happened between the two?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to pull it up in a minute, Brave. I think he killed a man in front of his children or something. I'll pull it up in a minute.
All right. Where's this?
This is in my.
This is in your neighborhood?
No, this is in Miami.
Oh, Miami? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, look at there, folks. Oh, be damned. 4 of them. Oh, look here. He's joining the club. Yeah, baby. Got that. Black History Month right there, folks. Son of a bitch. Woo!
There you go.
Goddamn right there, buddy. You can't beat that. Somebody taking care of business right there, weren't they, folks?
Bray, do white people do that do white people, poor whites, do they do that?
No. I was just, it's not even anything close. It's like, no, they don't. No, folks, you don't see white kids or white young men in 4 and 5s just going and shooting up no matter what.
You've never seen it before.
Never seen it. Hell, I'm in my white trash neighborhoods, John, until there were blacks in the apartment complex across the ditch in an apartment complex. I never heard gunshots in my white trash neighborhoods. Never did.
Take a listen to this, Barry, coming out of Washington, D.C. I mean, it's all over the place, Barry, and that's one of the things I was hoping you notice here. We've gone to L.A., Atlanta, Indianapolis. Everywhere you go, Brave, it's the same thing, but no one was saying anything. So you see this similar pattern. Listen to this in DC. This is in the major train station. I mean, this is a major train station. People coming into DC from all up and down the East Coast, anywhere. If you rode the train, you come in here. A lot of people work here. This is right by the Capitol, Brave. This is Union Station.
And you see here what it says, folks. Notice this. Mother speaks out after her teen son was shot and killed. Go ahead, John.
It gets better, Brave.
For the killer, our Bob Barnard is live at Union Station with more on this story.
It gets better, Brave. It gets so much better.
With the update, Bob.
Yeah, Angie and Sharon, we're told there were a number of witnesses here Monday, friends of both the murder victim and the suspect, and yet tonight, still no arrests in this case.
Oh. Mother speaks out after her son was shot and killed. I wonder what she said, if she said any damn thing at all.
You heard
other than, do they have her? Because I can quote her already. We got to get these guns off the street. We got to help you. We got to get some resources in here. What did they interview her?
Oh, it's coming, Brave. It's coming.
Let's see here. God damn it.
You notice that none of them being arrested, Brave. You notice?
No, not a bit. No. That's what I'm saying. Black people don't get it.
Look, Brave. Look, Brave. Look. Hair done, nails done. Look at that, Brave. Hair done. Look at them fucking nails, Brave.
Yeah.
Look at them nails, Brave. Look at them rings on them fingers, colorful outfits and shit. Brave, but you still ain't ready.
Oh, to stop this, you have to. This needs to stop. This really needs
to. It needs to stop, Brave. Who gonna stop it?
Well, I'll tell you what, if they don't start saying who did it, nobody. I don't understand how they go through this stuff, John. I really don't. I'm not saying this to be a smart ass. I don't understand how all of these people can be victimized by the same group of people. And I don't even care if it was their own people. How you can have one group of people doing this and none of these people mention the fact that even if they said it nicely, they could say, even though they would get edited, they should still blurt out, can we talk about the fact that this is black people always doing this? But nothing. It's amazing.
Look at it. One person in the comment says not one tear, Brave. Is she even crying, Brave? I can't even tell if she's crying or not. Is she crying, Brave, at all?
I don't know. I'm kind of shaded when you paused it, but yeah, I doubt it. I don't know.
And where is this screen? Let's start it back up.
Well, they're probably used to it. She's probably used to it, even if it's not her, just because it's her son. 3 of her friends had their sons killed. Hell, it ain't nothing.
Where the fuck I put that tab at, Brave? When the hell I started? I stopped it. I need to start it back up. What the fuck did I put it, Brave? Shit, where the hell did I put it? Damn, I fucking lose my tab here.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck did I do? Did I lose my tab? I know how to get back to this shit. Oh, sorry. I know how to get back to the view tab. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go.
stop.
Sonetta Thornton is grieving over the murder of her 18-year-old son, Wayne McDaniels. He graduated from Dunbar High School last year, was a competitive bike racer, was on house arrest since October when he was shot and killed Monday afternoon. Police say McDaniels...
You heard that, Bray?
What was he on house arrest for? Nobody knows?
Well, they didn't say, Bray. That's what they didn't say, but it gets worse, Bray.
was
Oh,
shot near the
Lord.
escalators in the bus waiting area here at Union Station. This was Monday around 4:30 p.m. He was with other young people there and was shot after what police say was a brief interaction with the suspect. Sonetta Thornton is the victim's mother, a single mom of 3. She says she found Wayne's ankle monitor in his bedroom.
Did you hear that, Brave?
Yes.
This is not what I want. I'm in and out of my son's room. I'm in his room right now, his bedroom. Because this is not something I do. I don't come in my kid's room. But I had to sleep in his bed the other day because I just needed that touch, his smell. I didn't get my last chance to say, I love you, like we always say when he leaves out of here or I leave out.
Now, this is a photo of the murder suspect. This image captured by a camera at Union Station on Monday. D.C. police say he has still not been arrested despite this very clear image of his face.
Can't figure it out,
I
Brave.
just want answers.
Oh, I know it.
I just
Somebody-
want the community to help me find his killer.
Why do they keep asking for the community that will
Bring this
hide
person
a
to
killer
justice.
to help? That is amazing. Somewhere you would think they would just cuss out the community for hiding him. But they're asking for fucking help. This is amazing.
Mental illness, bro. It's fucking mental illness, man.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah, it's a collective psychosis in every sense of the word.
Mm-hmm. Listen to it, bro.
Speak up. If you was friends with him and you say that you loved him and you cared for him, and if you know this individual, any individual that was with him at Union Station that day, please speak up. Call the police, call the news, anonymous, and just help me help my son to get justice.
Police
Not
say
one-
if you have any information that can help investigators.
Not one mention, Brave.
Not one goddamn question, not one inquiry as to, like, you know, she could have just said he's living somewhere. Somebody's housing him.
Yeah.
Who's doing that?
Yeah.
I mean, at least even if she couldn't get results, she could get to the bottom line of somebody's housing these fucking animals.
Yeah. Yeah. Won't see it, huh, Brave? Won't see it, Brave.
No, they won't. It's too much. Well, it makes blacks look too bad to point out that, oh, the black community houses killers regularly. Jesus God.
Braves, talking about housing killers, I mentioned Gilly the kid, right?
Uh-huh.
And Brave, this really highlights it all, Brave. It wraps up so much of the lies in the black community. And you see this black man on the left, right? You see him?
Uh-huh.
He's going to be confronted with the cold hard truth. The man, the silly looking ass dressed man here who's 47 years old.
Jesus.
He's been killed. And I ain't gonna give it away, Brad. I want you to
Okay, hold on.
Uh-huh.
There's a helmet here. I was thinking that was maybe a football team member. No?
Yeah, well, no, he's not a team member. He's just a 47-year-old groupie.
Jesus Christ. And you say somebody was killed that he knows?
Oh, it gets better, Brad.
Jesus.
We about to punch through some of the propaganda here, Brave. You ready?
Yes, get it.
Go, Brave.
If value don't bring value to value, then it devalues. Understand 15 people I gotta feed. A jacket and really bring.
Yes. Now we make the money
and do everything for self first.
Why do you think rappers have been able to do so damn amazing?
And if enough to have to be, but and we all stories and
right.
YouTube brothers was our best investment was that we both know that
right.
It's like, you know, okay, you can't bruise my ego. I got my own. They go to jail. So if you want to be in jail for the rest of your life, that's cool. If you,
I'm getting to it, Brave.
Okay.
I can't respond to no like that.
Oh, I got it, Brave.
Me and you ain't on the same. Being a follower.
Here it is.
It's more a lesson to the youth, but and I feel his name. What I mean, and how fast your life could be taken from you. You know what I mean?
It's about
Joe Frazier, Jim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Right.
Had it this
is
morning.
more a lesson to the youth of
hold on, bro.
Tomorrow ain't promised.
Can I?
So
you
you
know,
gotta understand that.
Go ahead, Brady.
right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Only in the black culture can somebody dress like a fucking clown talk serious about somebody and have somebody listen to him.
Yeah.
The guy looks like a fucking circus clown and he's trying to get all fucking deep and profound about his utterances. This is fucking crazy, man. Look at that fucking idiot. Looks like a fucking god damn.
Brave,
Man.
it gets worse, Brave. I want you to listen to this.
This is amazing.
Oh shit, I think I found it, Brave. Hold on. Damn. Let me do it again. Go up one, up, up. Here it is. I think. Here, oh, I got it, Brave. I got it. I want you to listen to this, and this really gets to it, Brave.
One of the kids that was responsible for murdering my son, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the Illuminati came to a 16-year-old kid that's in high school.
And he's in that blacks out here saying the Illuminati killed his son. So he's disputing that. But here's the way it gets good, right? Listen.
Okay.
And said, yeah, we need you to kill Gilly's son for Illuminati purposes. Down. That as a black man, you can't just work on that you got to come from somewhere else.
Talk to the kid that took your son's life?
Nah, I never met him. Only reason why I know is because the
Brave, listen to this.
Police called me and told me once he was murdered.
So he's saying that the kid who killed his son was murdered.
Yep.
Now, this nigga, the black nigga, the dark-skinned nigga with the white shirt did not know this. He just told him this for the first time.
Uh-huh.
Now it gets better, Brave. I want you to listen to this.
Once he got, because the kid had just got shot 17 times. He was walking.
He's talking about the kid that killed his son, just got shot 17 times. You understand?
Okay. Uh-huh.
So the kid's killed. His son was killed by a man who just got, by another young boy who was killed, shot 17 times.
Or the Illuminati, as he's saying. Go ahead, though, John.
Well, that's the niggers are saying. Now listen to this, Brave.
With his mom. And he got murdered. And then the police notified me and let me know that he was one of the kids that was pretty much about to get locked up for the murder, but he got murdered first. So, and then, you know, when you do something in the streets know. So, you know, they all on Instagram and they talking, and, you know, apparently this kid name was the Joker, and, you know, that's what he did. So, you know, but he had to deal with God. You know, that's how I look at it.
It gets better, Brave.
And then Charleston White says something different.
I'm going to fast forward to do that.
Charleston?
No, but you know what I know you for. What do you know him for? Disrespect. You ain't putting no work, nothing going.
Here's where it comes, Brave. Oh, shit, he already asked. Listen, Brave.
And disrespected niggas that put work in.
Here it comes, Brave. Here it comes, Brave.
I can't respond to no about that. I can't think about, tell you, come on, man. So we talk about, feel what I'm saying? No, what we talking about?
Stomach.
Wait a minute, it's so hard. How do I see you blow? I got there. You slow motherfucker. I got busy.
Hold on, Brave.
How do we get gun violence out of our
Oh, here it is, Brave.
Is it possible, Gilly?
Nah, it's never possible.
Can we reduce it?
Yes, we can reduce it.
Okay.
Some laws got to change. Okay, especially in Philadelphia.
You heard that, Brave?
Okay.
Some laws got to change.
Yeah.
What laws? They're
Well,
never going to blame the blacks.
What's amazing to me is these guys are acting like they're partying when they're talking about the death of children. That probably needs to change too. Everything's a goddamn joke to these people. That's why they don't take the fucking killing serious. Go ahead. What's he gonna say?
Philadelphia, see, his laws all different ways. See, in Philadelphia, you come home for gun cases.
In Philadelphia, they don't punish blacks for gun cases, so they just come back out and they shoot people. Right? Now listen.
Cases every day. You know why in New York don't carry guns like that?
Oh, you going away for a minute.
They lock Plexico Burris ass.
Yet niggas still go to prison for gun charges. So the laws clearly aren't stopping the niggas from carrying guns. It's like they can't put it together. Now listen to this, Brady.
Going away for a minute. They don't play.
Burns one of them TikTok.
Yeah. And he
in New York don't really carry guns.
Yeah.
Everybody. Because so until you change the laws, it ain't gonna be really no gun. Then think about it in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You just allow anybody could carry.
Oh yeah, it's open carry state. I mean, I just read I saw about the 17-year-old.
Here it is, Brave. Oh shit. Here it is, Brave. Listen closely.
Basketball player, straight A student. Am I wrong, Gil? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Now that's the first thing, Brave, I want to point out. It gets better. In the black community, if you listen to what he's saying, the athletes are protected. That's what he just said. You heard him say it, right?
Yep, athletes are protected.
In other words, everyone else is unprotected. Correct?
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
He's saying it's a certain group of people that are protected. Then the rest of the people are unprotected. Correct?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. Now that's a fallacy in and of itself because athletes have been killed and athletes know, like this guy who's a former athlete, knows that he cannot live in the black community. They would kill him. Right? He knows this. They were breaking his house and killing him. They just killed this man's son. He's famous among the blacks as a rapper. Now listen to this. Now he just said, let me rewind it back so it'll all be connected. Listen, Brady.
Am I wrong, Gil? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Nobody touched them. Hey, he good now. He gonna be what they're gonna be talking about the block. He from the block, he got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son.
Did you hear that, Brady? He's saying the fucking athletes are now the predators.
Yeah, he said that's who killed his son.
Straight A athlete. You heard him? The straight A athlete. Right? You heard him?
Jesus.
He gonna be what they. Am I wrong? Gil? Basketball player. So I just read I saw about the 17-year-old basketball player, straight A student. Am I wrong, Gil? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Nobody touched them. Hey, he good now. He gonna be what they're gonna be talking about the block. He from the block, he got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son.
Damn, Brady. Like all the myths, the propaganda these people have been lying, talking about the athlete this, the athlete that. Shit, the athletes getting killed and killing people. Right? That's fucking amazing, Brady. You know, this man went into the interview wanting to laud blacks and, some kind of, they worship athletes. They at least don't kill the athletes. The athletes are safe. And damn, if the athlete didn't kill his son and got killed himself. So, all of it is just a lie. And they can't seem to solve any of their problems, Brady. And, it ends up in things like this, Brady. Take a look at this.
Well, hold on. What was this guy rapping about? When was it?
Oh! You want to see your son, Brave?
No. This guy that raps. What was he rapping about? Is he surprised that he contributed to a culture that's murderous?
Let me show you his son, and then you be the judge, Brave. How about that?
All right.
You be the judge, Brave. Let's see if I can find him on YouTube. What's his name? His son's name is YNG Cheese. Did you hear that, Brave? YNG Cheese.
YNG Cheese.
And here's a little snippet of YNG Cheese. Damn, I hope we can find it. I found it earlier. YNG Cheese. Home. YNG Cheese. Maybe I need to get $1 million worth of game. And I'll show you his son. And you'll see kind of like, his son dressed just like he does. And, it's imitating his father, bro. Murder! This is the father hanging out with rappers. You hear him screaming out, murder! Did you hear that, Brave?
Yes.
And, that's his father there. And I see if I can, there was a video of his son rapping. See if I can find it. YNG Cheese. I may not be able to find it, Brave. I did a preview of it this morning. So
what were the lyrics of you say the father was a rapper also, right?
Right. Father was
What was his lyrics about? Were they just old time rap, or was it like a lot gangster rap?
I don't know about the father, but here's the son, Brave, and we'll speed it up a little bit. You can just take a look at what the son was rapping about here.
Okay.
And then you kind of get an idea of where the boy is coming from here, if you can even understand what he's saying here.
Yeah, you won't be able to. Fucking mumble.
Streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's showing gambling taking place on the street gambling here.
Lost hope shit, but I would have thought this was the bar. I give it up, so I'll talk. I can lose another nigga.
That's a housing project in the background there, Brave.
Yeah.
Your homies that game. Try and get them out, that's all he pay. Want them get hit, you ain't Instagram, cause a nigga dripping, I'm on
I don't know if you know about this, Brave, but a lot of the blacks, old and young, are now wearing big medallions around their neck. So that's what he has on it. And these are high-rise project buildings in New York or somewhere in the background. So he's portraying that ghetto background. Matter of fact, I'm going to play something.
Why you call me hot sauce? Never
You kind of see you kind of see it already. Kind of he's more or less depicting that ghetto lifestyle that his father, was able to make a living in, but it didn't work out for him like that. There was something else he said that was kind of interesting. It kind of shows you kind of the ghetto lifestyle, Brave, that these people live. But anyway, you had even more comments.
What's amazing is that he's on Shay Shay is no small time interviewer, right? He's like nationwide regular, right?
Right.
Okay, so he's on that show. They're talking about woe is us.
Right.
Well, previously they're perpetuating and creating the whole goddamn shit where they're fucking that destroyed their life. These black people are out of their fucking minds, John.
Yeah.
They sit there and they create the hell and then complain about the hell.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's never ending.
In one of those videos I showed you, as we scroll through, he was in there with rappers and other people that have been killed or killed people or shot people or been shot themselves. So, the father is hanging out with these people, and, he kind of wants to hang out with these people too. And in that video I was showing you, he was expressing, that the boy didn't grow up in the ghetto. He was not killed where he grew up. He went back to the ghetto and got killed. Matter of fact, let me see if I can play that. I really want you to hear that, Brave. Let me see if I can find that. Where was that? May not be. Let's see. I really want you to hear that, Brave. Oh yeah, here it is, right here. It'll come up again. Fuck it. We'll move on, Brave. Anyway, here's another article I want to share with you, Brave, coming out of Baltimore here. Where is this? Give me 1 second. Let me open it up.
I still find that amazing, though, John. They're sitting there in an interview and they're discussing, like, "Oh, woe is us. What are we going to do? Oh my God, things have to change." Why his son was just in on the shit that causes the problem. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
That's not subtle stuff. There's something real fucking wrong with black culture, man. And that's what's sickening about them. At least if they just didn't complain about woe is us, then it wouldn't be so goddamn weird. They complain about woe is us. We got problems while they create the shit that they create their own problems. It's like, God damn, man, these people are sickening. I'm telling you, the 70% of black people in America are making people sick of them, John, making them fucking flat goddamn sick. Go ahead, John.
You believe no one is called up yet, Brave? Not one fucking black ass criminal.
Oh, hell no, they won't call up. Shit, no, they ain't got nothing to say.
The 70%, Brave, why don't they call up here, huh?
I know, yeah. Let's have somebody apologizing. Hell,
we got
let's hear some white or black apologists. Let's hear the stupid shit.
We got Ryan in the audience right here, and this is coming straight out of Baltimore here, Brave. Brian probably knows where this is, huh, Brave? What do you say about
inside a hotel room around 1:30 in the morning.
We released videos of that. Let me refresh it, Brave. Hotel in Baltimore, Brave.
Hospital. She was killed 10 days ago at a party at that hotel, and police are releasing this new surveillance video and photo.
I got to clear something up. Because I'm just right quick. Chat. Tom Gully doesn't worry me what he says. He's a mentally ill old man. Follows people around, fucking insulting like a child. There's no worries here. He's not one of the people that can get on my nerves. There's a few of of them. Ryan, you're one of them. Go ahead and keep mocking with him, Ryan. But he's not one of them that can get on my nerves. Go ahead, John.
Brave, imagine you go to a hotel. You spend a little money, stay in a hotel, and a bunch of niggas come in. Oh, man, you see, you got to spend a lot of money to get away from this kind of shit.
Those that they hope will solve the case. WJZ investigator Mike Halgren live in your corner at the hotel with more on this so far unsolved homicide. Mike.
Denise, police tell us they know.
Are you getting the pattern here, folks? The fucking police ain't able to solve none of this shit. Right? Have you noticed this shit, Brave?
Yeah, I know.
Motherfucker get arrested yet?
There's 33 mass shootings so far this year, John. 24 of them are unsolved. I wonder how many people know there's 33 fucking mass shootings so far this year with 24 of them unsolved.
Got to be all white men doing this shit, Brave.
Oh, it has to be. That's just the only answer. It's got to be.
Oh, who rented that hotel room that they want everyone at that party to come forward. No detail is too small. We spoke today to a victim, a relative of the victim. She didn't want to do an interview, but wanted you to know that Kiara was loved and the family just wants justice. Take a close look at this surveillance video. These are some of the people at a party the Sunday before last at the Residence Inn adjacent to the Johns Hopkins Hospital campus on Wolf Street. The video shows people getting off the elevator and heading to the party. It was taken before.
Hold it, John. Did they say right next to Johns Hopkins complex?
Ask Ryan if he knows what it is.
Well, it sounds kind of fancy. I mean, these motherfuckers just don't care where they're at. They just raise hell. I mean, you would think it's like, well, we're in this area, meaning they might have a little more incentive to actually catch the perpetrators. These motherfuckers don't care. They just take their hell wherever it's at. You can bet in the old days, John, gangsters wouldn't go next to the Johns Hopkins Center and shoot anything up in the old days.
Brave, I just put the link in the chat. I'm going to give you a little background information about Johns Hopkins. Ryan said he was just there yesterday. I bet he had his pistol on. Johns Hopkins is in Baltimore, and it's Negro run. And so they refused for a long time to allow them to have their private security. So they just wanted the whites to be prey out there, Brave. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, restate that. What did you say now? They couldn't have security. Go ahead, tell me that story again.
They hired their own private security to guard like their nurses and doctors from the criminal blacks.
And they were stopped?
The city of Baltimore said, no, you're not going to protect yourself from our criminal black. Ryan will come up here and tell you. He knows I'm telling the truth.
Well, yeah, but he'll make excuses like, it's not their little fault. The poor little black guys just have a rough life or something. But my God, so Johns Hopkins wanted to pay for security and were stopped. That's why I say, folks, and you think there's nothing going on here way up at the top, you fucking morons. Jesus, crying out loud, man. Johns Hopkins has all the money in the world, and they wanted to hire security to protect their staff, and Baltimore stopped them. Amazing.
Listen to this, bro. Look at all these motherfuckers coming in, and they can't find one. They can't find nobody.
Our 28-year-old Kiara Tripp, also known as Keedy, was shot and killed inside a hotel room around 1:30 in the morning.
We released video surveillance showing a lot of people that were there. We don't know if they are persons of interest. We don't know if they're suspects, but we know that they were in that room.
Are you starting to get some more leads on this? I mean, how critical is that video?
Yeah, so the investigators have not stopped working since the
ain't no goddamn leads, Brady. You know ain't no fucking leads. We got a Baltimore resident up here right now.
Oh, look here.
Were you near the scene of this murder? Yeah, what you say you were?
Hey, look at my name.
Look at your what?
I said, look at my name. It says Black Apologist.
Yeah, they pretty much is.
Hold on. John, I had to show Ryan I got the fucking buttons over here, so watch your mouth.
All right, listen. No, yeah, I know where it is. It's Wolf Street. That's the main hospital that's been around since like 1800. It's one of the premier hospitals in the country. So, and they did hire their own staff. So the cops used to protect Hopkins, University of Maryland, and the main district where the businesses are. And you're talking financial hubs here, right? And because the city knew, well, the last mayor, not this idiot mayor, but the last mayor knew you got to protect the money. If these places move out, Baltimore's done, right? Like it's done. It's over. It will implode because of the tax base. So
Oh
the
yeah,
city
that's right. The
knew.
tax base. That's the fucking problem. Go ahead, Ryan. Jesus Christ, there's no end to this guy. Go ahead, Ryan.
I'm trying to speak. So in other words, they didn't really care about
Ryan, we
the
talking about
areas.
Negroes here who destroy criminal tax bases. You got any stories about Negroes who destroy criminal tax bases or anything like that?
Yeah,
Well, I'm trying to explain
we
it.
don't need your white splaining to protect Blackie, buddy.
I'm not. Listen, you little fucking asshole. I'm not trying to protect anyone. I'm not trying to protect anyone. What I'm saying is the city knew we got to protect the hospitals and the money, and they didn't really give a shit if over on North Avenue it looked like Fallujah, right? But then this dumb mayor who is as woke as it gets was like, well, we can't do that, right?
Oh, he just
So
dumb. He just dumb.
he distributed the cops everywhere. And so all of a sudden there were muggings up on Light Street, there were muggings at Hopkins, and someone got killed. I'm talking a 28-year-old medical student. You remember that, John? It's maybe
When did that happen, Ryan?
maybe 7 years ago, right?
Okay.
And that's when Hopkins beefed it up. And then the city said, no, you can't do that.
You can't beef up your security from these Negroes.
And by the way, these aren't in good places, right? These are in I mean, up off Wolf Street sucks. 2 blocks north of that is an open air drug market. It's disgusting, right? So
who's selling the drugs, right?
there's some young teens. Fuck you guys. All right.
Come on, Ryan. Goddamn, just answer a question.
Some of the residents from Baltimore City are. Why do you guys want to try to back me into the corner to get me talk shit about black
Why
people?
don't you say some of the black animalistic psychopaths? Come on.
There's some people who happen to be black that are selling drugs. Okay, what do you
And
want?
they happen to be psychopaths. But go ahead, Ryan.
Ryan,
I mean, look, man.
Yeah, we will hear the boys about these Negro shit about taxes.
17th
Here's
of
what's
November. And we have got some.
But what's funny about
inquiries
that, John?
since,
What's funny about that is that when he brings up eroding the tax base, if you had all white trashers, the tax base, even if it was eroded, would build itself back up. So really,
we wouldn't have any money.
So how would they? Don't interrupt me over here, Ryan. What the fuck are you doing? When we're talking about the tax base eroding, it's like, gee, why wouldn't it be able to build the tax base back up? What's stopping that? It's not white hillbillies or white trash people, but yeah, let's just keep talking about the eroded tax base. This, Ryan, you like I said, man, go to therapy. Go ahead, Ryan.
I'll just say that the city knew to protect the colleges. I mean, these people, that kid went to Hopkins. He was a white kid. He went to Hopkins and they murdered him. And I believe it was an urban youth. That's code. He killed him. So again, Hopkins beefed it up. The city got pissed, and then so they turned around. The city got pissed off. And
Hold on, I have to say this right quick.
I got to just finish.
No,
but they dispatched a ton of cops. There's a lot of cops there. I was just there the other day.
Right quick. Folks, I have given Tom Gully something to live for. Go ahead, carry on, fellas. This is amazing.
I really wanted to concede that I'm starting to get maybe what you guys are saying slightly about some of the caping. Because I was watching Be Brave yesterday, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I can't stand when their statistics suck. And some of the statistics by some of the black folks on CT show, I was like, you guys are full of shit. I was actually agreeing with Be Brave, which is a shocker. But I'm like, why are you guys making all these dumb excuses? Like, the facts are the facts.
Ryan, do you know what DuPont Circle is?
And not only that, let me warn Ryan. Ryan, don't agree with me in public. Go ahead, John.
Are you fucking kidding?
Do you know where DuPont Circle is?
I think it's where all the
describe it for Be Brave.
It's a wealthy area of limp-wristed individuals.
Well, they just limp-wristed.
In DC, it's got a lot of
the gays have moved. A lot of the gays have moved. They've moved.
They have? Okay.
A lot of the gays have moved east. Obama lives north of this store right here. Due north of this store, due south of this store is the White House. Directly, you run right into the White House. This is Connecticut Avenue right here.
Oh, that's money there.
I'll be gone by the time they get here.
Did you hear what that nigga just said? Listen, Bray. Listen, can you hear this, Bray?
Go ahead, play it again.
No, say that if you don't.
What's your name, my friend?
Yeah. Who you supposed to be? MacGyver?
Holy shit.
Hey. I'll be back.
And he's just leaving.
What the fuck even just happened there? I couldn't understand. They speaking Swahili.
Yeah, he's just stealing. Guy's just stealing. He's just stealing.
She's saying, Bray, what are you doing? What are you doing? He said,
I'm saying that if you don't.
What's your name, my friend?
So look, the white woman trying to move the pants out of his way so he can't.
Oh, this is a store. It looks like more like some sort of a lobby or something.
Bray, this is Brooks Brothers.
Whoa. Pants are like $400 a pair. They're like $400 for the pants. Brooks Brothers.
Bray, look at the white woman working here, Bray. This is a high-end store. Look how she's dressed. This ain't Macy's, right?
She's gonna quit.
This is a standalone high-end store. Brooks Brothers.
Well, don't they have some kind of like
Nope.
Oh,
Bray.
they can. I was gonna say they could have a policy not to let certain people in.
No. They can't have nothing in DC.
They can't have that. Can't have that.
No.
Even though a certain group of people are, tearing the city apart, we can't let. We got to be careful. We got to let them in willy-nilly, even when they look like fucking pieces of homeless shit bombs. It's amazing.
Listen to what the security. And listen,
John, what did they do 20 years ago with that? Like, what did you do?
Hold on, Ryan. Play it, John.
Sorry.
I want you to listen again, Bray, because he's gonna say police ain't gonna do none of it. But by the time they get here, I'll be gone. Listen.
Who you supposed to be?
Who you supposed to be?
MacGyver? Hey. I'll be back.
MacGyver.
I'll be gone.
He said, I'll be back.
Well, folks, aren't you black folks proud? Don't these people just do you proud in Black History Month? Boy, I tell you, yeah. You can't beat that shit right there. That's upstanding citizens. God damn.
When she sit there, now you can see how nice this store. You thought it was a hotel lobby.
I thought it was like some goddamn store.
Bray, I mean,
Look how nonchalant he was, man. He wasn't worried about a damn thing.
Hey, man.
Yes, he is.
No, that guy was stealing that to feed his family.
Yeah, that was it. Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I know he was.
We know you're kidding, Ryan. We know you're not that fucking stupid.
He's a criminal. Well, can I ask John what they used to do for that? Like, what would they do? And I don't really remember. People didn't steal shit like they do now.
No.
What did they do before? I mean, the store owner wouldn't stop anybody. I'm sure 20 years ago.
Oh shit!
I mean,
What the
It's a feral group. Feral.
What's your name?
Feral.
What the fuck? It's like, how about just one girl fighting and not all the other 100? How's that for a thought?
Bray, what you see here, Bray? Can you describe what you see here? Play by play, Bray.
If I had to describe it, it would be like, a lot of very angry, probably for the most part, low IQ black people that have just lost their fucking minds over something that doesn't even matter. In the very source of it, I guarantee you, if you trace this down, it wouldn't matter at all to white people. They would walk away from each other and maybe tell each other to go to hell at worst. Now here we
is that in South Africa? Is that in South Africa? Just kidding.
You want to hear the volume, Brave, or you done? You want to hear the volume?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
What you think you're going to hear in the volume, Brave?
Screaming, black women hollering, everybody talking loud, probably egging it on. Get that bitch. Goddamn, boy. Goddamn, you motherfucker. Get that bitch. Get him, go. Fucking crazy ass fucking black people are out your goddamn minds.
What do you think about these black women that you see, though, Ray?
I think that, like I said, remember, I always say this, folks. A culture is only as viable as its women are pretty. Look at this screen. This is why the black culture sucks. This is your women that men have to deal with. And then it turns the men crazy, of course. And it's just like one big old ball of confusion and nonsense. But look, this is your black culture. These are women in action. These are your, let me say, these are your softer, nurturing, gentle gender in action. Jesus Christ. Look at that shit.
Did you hear that, Brady?
What's he saying?
You're gonna hear a man in the background, and he's gonna say neutral fighting. Neutral fighting. In other words, y'all try to fight fair here.
He actually said neutral.
Neutral fighting. Neutral fighting. In other words, I guess he's trying to say, no.
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
No teaming up here. It's all women, Brave. You noticed that, right?
Yeah.
Also, it's the middle of the day too, Brave.
How in the fuck do you get that many women on either side of the? They're not gang members, right? They're not gang members.
It could be, Brave.
They might be. I don't know. How do you get women to fight in those numbers? Well, never mind. It's a black culture. That's a silly question.
Wait. White women don't fight like this?
No, they don't. They really don't. If you see a couple of white women fighting, it'll be one-on-one. And then when one of them gets a little too roughed up and the fight's obviously lost, they stop the fight.
Right.
Yeah.
You were coming on this. Do white women fight like this? You ever say he's back?
I mean, only one. I mean, usually you'll see younger teens. How old are these?
There you go. See, John, he wouldn't answer the fucking question.
Okay, I've never seen two 40-year-old white women fighting like that. I mean, maybe drunk. Not really. Certainly not gathered in that situation. Not gathered. Are they women or children? Are they kids or women? I can't tell.
It looks like they're older women to me. I can't see. Hell, but young teenage girls are so violent. You're right, Ryan. You can't tell anymore. They learn very early to be animals.
Wait. I don't think we're gonna get any fucking criminals up here.
No, hell no. No, they can't.
I was going to call in. And disguise my voice.
I think we have to start this show off afternoon when the niggas wake up. Bray, what you say?
Oh, we could try it. Yeah,
he could not be up by now. What time?
Yeah, maybe it's too early.
Man, what kind of cars?
You ever seen like this in your neighborhood, Bray? The poor.
No, man. I've never even seen. Let me see. I'm thinking all white trash all my life. I've seen the only two women I seen fight was at a carnival. Oh, they were black women. Okay.
You had to call them.
And I'm trying to think. I really don't think I've ever seen two white women fighting other than on the internet.
No, I did in school. I mean, white girls would fight each other. But it was, I mean, that was in the 80s, really. So. A lot of screaming.
Oh, a lot of fun too. It's entertainment. You hear them laughing and shit. Oh,
well, why aren't the guys breaking it up, man?
Yeah, well, that's because this is black. This is black culture.
This is normal, Ryan.
Wow, it's not good.
Look at this shit here, bro.
You only see blacks doing this at a store. You won't see white people at a store acting like this.
Is it a Walmart? I can't tell.
Yeah, it don't matter. What's the matter? What the hell? It's just the same thing wherever they go. Damn.
Well, it'll become a food desert. John.
If that's
This is John's at
if that's a
John's at his
Walmart,
glory.
if that's a Walmart, I'm surprised that they would still be in business around that concentration of black people. That's what surprises me. It's like, wow, they're going to catch on pretty quick. By the way, good morning, Leak.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Lee. So what's the solution to this? What do you do?
You put up no blacks can come in signs.
Well, okay, but 10 years ago it wasn't like this. So I mean, you got to
Yes, it
concede,
was.
John.
Yes, it was, Ryan. You're full of shit.
I don't think it was.
Full of shit. Now, how do you think this shit started out of nowhere? Are you crazy? This is a momentum of social fucking decay.
There was a lot more order. No, listen, Brave, come on, John, you know, 15 years ago, you
Listen,
didn't do
Ryan,
this shit.
Ryan, what this show is about here is we talking about the 70%. And how they make excuses and how they don't want to confront these motherfuckers like this.
No, I agree. Listen, I agree with what you're saying. What I'm saying.
So since we agree on that, we trying to get through to the 70% that will tell us what white people do it too. Bring your white videos up here. Show us your bombed out white neighborhoods, just like the black neighborhoods that we're highlighting. Show us white people, like we showed in that initial video. It's gonna come up here and say, I had to move because of blacks. I had to move because of whites.
I had to move because of white trash fucking toothless meth heads. I mean, come on, show us. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll put it up here. Shit, we'll bring you up, right? This is a chance for the blacks to vindicate themselves. If we're talking too much shit about them, if I'm cooning, as they say, then well, hell, here's their opportunity to prove us wrong here.
Show us the goddamn crowd of whites fucking fighting at Walmart, the females.
You won't see it. There's so many videos of this happening at big grocery stores.
Oh, here's a fine, upstanding citizen.
I saw this video before. He's running from the police. Oh, you should play that one. John.
Oh, Brady, listen to this.
It's over with.
Dayon, pull over and put your hands up, bro. My baby is in the car, Dayon. Bro, Dayon, just pull over. Let us out, bro.
Fuck, cause these bitch ass snooping niggas,
Bro, just let us out, bro. Let us out.
Bro, I'm not even supposed to be in this shit right now.
Bro, let us out.
Oh wow, that's kidnapping. That's kidnapping.
Dayon, let us out, bro.
That's kidnapping.
Over with.
Dayon, let us the fuck out.
Yeah.
Shut up, Ryan. We want to hear the.
Got my baby in the car. They got guns pointed to the car. They about to hit the car, bro. You're not thinking about your baby right now. You finna get our baby killed.
That's his baby.
It's the first time, bro. Don't do this shit again, bro.
Bro, I love y'all. I'm never gonna see y'all again.
Bro, we love you more, bro. You is gonna see us again, but you gotta pull over, bro. You have to, bro. Pull over with your hands in the air, Dayon.
Bro, it's over with.
Bro, Dayon, pull over. Pull over and put your hands up, bro.
I mean, you know, it's over and over, Brave. Over and over it goes. You know, like,
Does he finally get pulled over, and hopefully the young lady that's like trying to be sensible gets safe?
It doesn't show it in the video.
It doesn't
That's
show
a
the
shame.
video.
That's
And,
a shame.
you know, it's all this devastation, Brave. And again, you know, we're only two people up here that will really talk about it, particularly, you know, a black and a white duo like us, Brave. I talk about
It's
that.
the only ones. It's the only goddamn ones.
And I
we're
don't know
gonna keep doing it, folks. So you better dig up a lot of goddamn white videos to offset it, because John's loaded with this fucking animalistic shit.
I don't know how the blacks overlook all of this, Brave. Listen to this, Brave. Listen to this. Someone sent me this, Brave. Listen to this.
This mother, it was a sound of about 8 to 10 gunshots ringing out in this alley right here. That was the sound that she knew tragedy was immediately striking. Both of her sons killed in this shooting, and she says she's devastated because she told them both not to go outside, and now she's lost both of them.
Brave, you hear that? Both of her sons.
Jesus Christ.
But you ain't heard nothing yet, Brave. Listen to this shit.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because they didn't deserve it.
A nightmare for Amanda Wright, the mother of 20-year-old Benjamin O'Neill and 17-year-old Jonathan. Both of her boys shot and killed in an alley last night right outside their Ravenswood home.
They wasn't in no gang. They wasn't trying to hurt no one. These kids in the neighborhood decided to come over here and shoot both of my sons.
Wright says Jonathan went outside to meet some people around 10 o'clock last night near Ashland and.
Wait, say break.
Okay, this is where these black women, you know, as sad as it is, they make me sick to my fucking stomach. Quit trying to make your fucking kid look like an angel. He was involved in something.
They always
who
do
knows?
that.
Yeah, he was involved in something. Here's the thing. You could probably say he wasn't in a gang. That makes sense. But quit trying to make it look like he's just a fucking angel that got shot for no reason, which proves that you know, it's not only denial coming from family members, it's just the whole goddamn community makes up goddamn stupid excuses. It might have been slavery 200 years ago. I don't fucking know. Go ahead, John.
Brady, did you hear the last one, the first one of the other women that her son got killed in Union Station? She said, I don't go in his room. Maybe that's the fucking problem.
That's what I was thinking. Like, what?
Right, did you know this shit, Brady? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll tell you what, my kid's door would not be closed to me. I'll guarantee you that shit.
I mean, how the hell he get a space in your house? In your house, he ain't paying rent, and you forbidden it to go in his room. And this is your first time going in his room, and now you found his ankle bracelet cut off. I mean, this shit is really like amazing to me. Just the lack of taking responsibility.
Neglect is what it is.
Well, it's not neglect. I think it's more of a protective. It's protection. They want to protect blacks at all costs, so they can't they can't preconceive anything, because that would be in their mind admitting that there's a lot fucking wrong in the black culture. So if I preconceive problems, I am admitting what the fuck is wrong by being out ahead of what's probably going to happen. These motherfuckers are crazy.
But you may not want to admit the problem outwardly, but inwardly, when do you want to check your own child's room?
Yeah, I mean, at least inwardly, you know, really.
Fucking amazing, Bray. Listen to this shit right here, though, Bray. Oh, man, I want you to hear your response to this.
Lawrence. That's where police say someone in a light-colored sedan started shooting.
Just heard like maybe 8 or 10 gunshots, and we just heard screaming.
Jonathan's older brother, Benjamin, heard those shots and immediately ran outside. That's where he was shot, too.
They were wonderful sons.
God, damn, you hear that shit? This motherfucker ran to the rescue. They were waiting, and they shot his ass, too. Damn.
Problem is, you know what, John? They probably could have been kids on the better side of life. But little mama here don't want to understand it. Here's what she could have said. She could have said, even if you're a good kid, there's so much fucking evil around them that they'll just get tore up into it. But they don't say anything relative. It's just like everything just happened out of nowhere for no reason. Jesus,
it's all abstracted away. It's all kind of abstracted away, you know, as if, you know, the people just doing it, you know, aren't like actual people. You know, they can't call it out. It's like the guns, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's a very kind of, you know, kind of interesting altogether. Let's play the rest of it.
My oldest son, Benjamin, 20 years old. He loved this little brother. They all had so much love for each other.
Wright says it's hard to understand this violence after already losing her father to a shooting when she was just 11.
You heard that, Brady?
Jesus Christ. Fucking never ends, man. And yet they try to soft step what the fuck is going wrong with black culture. It's amazing. Right in her face, she's watching black culture, the filth of it, the decay, the sickeningness of it. And she's still talking like, well, something happened out of nowhere. It doesn't have nothing to do with the goddamn cancerous culture we have going. It's amazing. Fucking amazing.
It really is, brave. It really is.
Father's killed when she was 11, 2 sons killed, and she still ain't saying a damn thing other than they're good kids. Amazing. You would think somebody would scream to the fucking top of the fucking buildings that the fucking black culture sucks. Even if they edit it out of the news feed, they could at least the woman could at least take a jab at saying that. Go ahead, John.
No, Ryan's got something.
I was going to say, that guy that had the baby in the car and the girl trying to get out of the car, that's obviously kidnapping. Like, what is the sentence for? Like, what did he get? Does anybody know that?
Someone in the comments said that he went back to jail. That was a year ago.
I personally think if you do that, endanger the child, speed all over the road, you're endangering people on the road. Like, I think that's a 60-year sentence, right? 60 years. Kidnapping, 30 years. Endangering a baby, 60 fucking years. Like that little asshole was literally endangering everyone on the road, running from the cops, endangering the woman, endangering the baby. That's a 60-year sentence. He'll probably get like 4 years or some bullshit like that. 60 fucking years. And that I think a lot of that is stupid crimes will be fixed if you put people in jail for long periods of time. Why do they keep saying I'm autistic? What the hell is he talking about?
I have no idea.
No HP. Okay. Do you agree, John? Long sentences and harsh ones?
I mean, who could disagree with that, Ryan? Who could disagree with that, Ryan?
Yeah.
Clearly, prison isn't prison. It aren't. It's not fixing niggas. So
okay. But what it does is the public is safe, and then the other people that are influenced by him, like his kid, that he obviously don't care about, won't have to grow up with that loser.
How about we starting out, Ryan, with people like you saying black culture fucking sucks? You think that would help at all?
His baby mama will get with
people
another
like
man
Ryan
just like
stop
that.
making excuses. That might help a little.
What? How am I making excuses, B-Bray? You hear me making excuses?
Ryan, you know
I
better.
said I just said put that gentleman in jail for a long time.
You call him a gentleman. How about calling him a black?
No, he's not a gentleman. He's not a gentleman. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's not a gentleman. It was a joke. It was a
How
joke.
about this? As a white man, how about calling him a black psychopathic animal? As a white man.
Brave, let's play a little bit more of this, Brave. We got a couple we want to get to. You know, Brave, I'm pleased now. I'll tell you a story.
Her son Jonathan was a student at
Who's
Senn
DA?
High School,
DA wants to
where
join
she
the
says
link.
he was loved by everyone.
A lot of people are hurt behind him leaving us like this because he was a real good-hearted child.
Now, as police continue to investigate, we're also waiting to hear if this shooting is connected to another that happened just 10 minutes earlier near Ashland and Montrose. A 15-year-old boy was shot in a drive-by.
Jesus
His
Christ.
injuries, non-life.
What the fuck? Folks, are you catching on? Like, John isn't going back over 15 years to get this fucking footage. When was this, John? A week ago?
Oh shit, this is 2 years ago. Someone sent this to me. Maybe it's because of how tragic it is. This lady suffered 3 murders in her family. Maybe that's the reason why someone sent this to me.
Yeah.
But it's not unusual. Right?
No, hell no, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It could have been last week.
Right. You know, just
but you would think you're going back over 30 years to get this number of fucking people acting in such a manner as this. Go ahead, John.
30 years ago, her father was getting killed, right?
30 years ago, what?
Her father was getting killed.
Yes, that's the one that she was 11. Yeah, and her father was killed.
Threatening. Ongoing violence like this is putting life into perspective for other people.
It's heartbreaking to hear a mother lose their child and value your life. Life is short.
Someone wants to join.
Make sure,
Someone wants to join. God.
You may build
But Brave, you know, this is what you mentioned something, and I think I found what I want to talk to you about. And I think I found it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I found it, Brave. This is the big hat guy. And you talk about, you know, blacks often talk about like moving to the suburbs and all that kind of shit, right? You hear him talk about that all the time. Yeah. And remember, this boy, that his son was killed, and this guy doesn't live in the ghetto around blacks, right? Now, I want you to listen to this.
Yeah. And that's most of the kids out here. Most of the kids in the suburbs subscribe to shit that is not even really.
Stop right there, John. He could have said 70%, couldn't have he? He could have said 70% of the kids. He said most of them. You think I'm making shit up, folks, when I say 70%? Here's a motherfucker right here using the word most, and he ain't even quibbling about it. It's most. Thank you very much. Go ahead, John.
Brave, he's talking about the people in the suburbs.
I know it. I know. He's talking he's saying most of them. Crazy. Fucking crazy.
Well, I don't believe you. You grew up in the suburbs. I don't believe you tough. So what you gonna do? You gonna prove yourself? And then a lot of them end up trying to prove themselves, and a lot of them end up in a sad situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, now I can't say that my son was just a totally suburban. He hung out in North Philly. He hung out in the ghettos. He grew. He had
Stop it right quick, John.
Go ahead. I was just about to myself. Go ahead, Brave.
Why in the fuck is it talking about? Why are see again this weird explanations? It's like okay, if your son says he's got to prove himself to the kids in the city, I don't recall any white kids in suburbia that has to prove themselves to white kids in the city. So see, it's a matter of, now he's saying it's a matter of now they have to prove themselves. That's what happened. Didn't have a goddamn thing to do with the failure of black culture, making it so that good kids are fucking in trouble. Nope. I just wish somewhere they would fucking understand that white kids aren't doing this. That means it's nothing other than a sickness. Go ahead, John.
What he was trying to be wasn't him.
He chose a life that he didn't have to.
Absolutely.
Heard that, Brady? That nigga chose the life that he didn't have to. His dad moved him out the ghetto. This boy here, you hear more of it.
Absolutely.
You, on the other hand, you grew up in that. That's all you knew that was around.
Absolutely.
Your mom had you out in the burbs. Like you said, when you went to college, it exposed you to something else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, a lot of times the kids in the ghetto, they subscribe to something because of an image. They don't want to be looked at as pussy.
Mm-hmm.
The kids, oh, he turkey. Oh, they don't want to be looked at as a certain way. So that'll drive them that's not even into their life to do some shit that he had no business doing because.
Heard that, Brady?
Yeah, he's gonna be a killer because he doesn't want to be thought of as a pussy. Yeah, it's like what do you contribute that to? It's it's psychological destruction on this fucking idiot's part. That the kid was in a place where he needed to feel like he needs to do something violent to make sure he's not a pussy to the other fucking psychopaths. No, this is nothing. He's trying to make excuses for his son is what he's doing here. The dirty bastard.
That's black culture, be brave. That's normal. That the suburb kids.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying is that they corrupt even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying pretty soon you got to say that if our suburban kids can be corrupted, black culture is now so goddamn destructive that we need to start saying it's a cancer rather than a culture. Go ahead.
It is be brave because that's quite normal where if you don't grow up in the urban black area, a lot of the time, you know, they'll try to punk you and say that you're weak because you're not a street guy. So a lot of those guys, they think it's almost like what do they call it? A way of, what do you call it? A way of passage? What is the word? I'm trying to think. Rite of passage that they feel like they have to, do in order to be black.
Well, again, I understand that. I understand that fully. My point is when is that going to be openly discussed? That black culture is so destructive because I've been saying this for 3 years. There's a small number of kids that will not leave the other good kids alone. And now the number is growing so bad that the good kids are becoming smaller in numbers. My question is, when did black culture confront this small number of psychopaths and make them leave the other good kids alone? He's not saying anything like that. He's fucking talking about it, but he's not asking, when will we confront the small number of psychopaths that force these other kids that are also confused because they're under him in a black family culture. They're also confused, but it just all boils down to it's just one big fucking horrible excuse session.
I think that his dad contributes to that too, though.
Brave, you got so many things going on there, so many layers here. This guy's made his living with people who've rapped about dealing drugs and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what he raps about. If anyone in the audience knows what this guy raps about, put it in the chat. But his son likely wants to live up to that. I've shown you videos of him trying to be a rapper like his dad. So his dad moves him out to the suburbs and shit like that, but the boy still wants to be in the hood life. You saw him hanging out with drug dealers, former drug dealers and shit like that. So that's what the boy aspires to, and that's why he goes down into North Philly, as he says, and things like that. And he wasn't killed in his neighborhood, or I don't think he was. And I want you to listen to what he says here, Brave. And basically what he's describing to me is that the rot is so deep that just physically removing yourself is just not enough because it will engulf you. And it engulfed this boy because it drew him back into the ghetto. And that's where he ultimately got killed.
Well, again, I fully understand that he's saying the rot is so deep. My point is he needs to say what you just said, John. The rot is so fucking deep. He would never say that is my point, because the rot is so deep that would put the black culture on notice. Like, we see you, you fucking idiots. Go ahead, John.
Well, I think he's saying that in the only way that he feels comfortable saying it because he's black. You know, he can't just go there. And he's part of the 70% that can't go there. Right.
Yeah.
He spends his life trying to put on rap shows and shit like that, thinking that he can appeal to these people. And that is you know, that's his approach, you know, no different than any of the other people. So when he sees things like this is how he can so casually talk about it.
Well,
This
that's
is
what. Yeah, I mean, this is the show where I don't know what they would edit out. But this isn't a news. This isn't a news feed. He doesn't need to. Shay, I think if this show like with Cat Williams are on it, didn't they say this guy is a real interviewer? This is where he could say something, John, like what you
he's
just
not
said.
a real interviewer, Brave, because he was caught, you know, aback by. He was taken aback when the guy says, "The guy that you're speaking of killed my son." He's not a real interview. He's just up there having a conversation. He's not prepping himself and interviewing this guy before they come up there and talk, because if he had, he wouldn't have brought up that guy and said, "Hey, this straight A student who did very well on the SAT scores," and then the guy responded, "That guy killed my son." He didn't know that.
Well, that's true, but I'm just saying, okay, he's not a real interviewer. What I'm saying, in this setting, this fucking idiot could have spoke more realistically about the cancer of black culture rather than speak so soft. He said some things, I get it, but it's not. That's the same old shit being said. I am amazed that he just doesn't talk about how you can't live in the suburbs and get away from these animals, even in the suburbs.
Well, he's part of the 70%, Brave, that you speak
Yes, he is. Yes,
right?
he is.
This is why I wanted to highlight.
And so is Shay.
Yeah, so is Shay. Listen to some more, Brave.
He don't want to be perceived as a certain way.
I'm sorry that you had to hear the comments about the Illuminati.
So I played this, the part that you didn't hear, but again, this is a boy moved to the suburbs that lured the ghetto, brought him back to the ghetto to get killed by, some ghetto people. And that shows you how deep the rot is there, Brady, in my opinion.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is amazing, Brave. And on it goes here, Brave. Sometimes, people say we need to put him in prison, Brave. And, I really don't know if prison is going to work, Brave. I really don't know if it's going to work. Here's a clip coming out of Atlanta.
No, prison is the answer, but the first real answer is for blacks to understand that they're fucking. It's a collective psychosis now. It's past black culture. 70% of black people are out of their fucking minds. Go ahead, John.
Before I get to that Atlanta video, look at this, guys.
Yay! Learning young, yes, sir. That's what you want to teach your kids, and nobody can stop her. Mm-hmm. Nobody can stop her.
But there's something you don't notice on the screen these days. You notice what's on the screen, Brave?
What's that?
Whoever posted this says, when your 2-year-old son a YN. Do you know what YN means, Brave?
No, I do not.
I think I know what it means.
Tell us, Brian.
A youngin.
You all
a
young nigga.
That's what it. Of course, that's what it is, John. I wasn't gonna say it.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, is that? Go ahead, Lee.
There are probably hundreds of videos just like this of black women recording their toddlers messing with little white kids and cheering them on at these play places. There's a whole lot more videos like this. So if you don't think this is a problem, it's a serious problem.
No. Okay, so look, I just said earlier today, Lee, we did fight in here, and I said that perhaps Brave and John have a point, and there is some issues. Fucking smoke detector here, that's it. And I do believe there's a lot of people that make excuses.
You got a runner. He's a black man.
I know. I heard it yesterday on CT's panel. There was a lot of fucking dumb excuses, right? And I'm like, listen, you're denying the statistics as posted by the FBI. Like, we know the statistics, so why are you denying the statistics? That's fucking crazy. So I see what they're saying, and I don't disagree. I think the thing is, how do you fix it? And I think just jails, build some
Well, you
fucking
see
jails.
You're
that.
gonna put a toddler in jail, Ryan?
Yeah.
No, but
Ryan
no.
thinks he should start with jail and everything will be all right with the kids.
Listen,
You
no,
notice he
no
didn't
one wants to hear. No one wants to hear me out.
goddamn confront
No one wants to.
But here's a question I got for the. Did you
Can I
see
just say something? I just want to say this.
Go ahead.
If there is rot, okay, if there is rotten wood, as a person that works with wood, you cannot work with rotten wood. Other wood will not. It won't work. You've got to remove the rot.
No
So
shit.
how do you fucker? How do you remove the rot?
That's profound, buddy.
The only way to remove, you have to extract the rot. That's jail. Isolation.
I see.
Put
And
them
then
in
everything will
jail.
be okay, because the rot that is the black culture isn't going to replace the rot.
No, I'm saying the bad influence. The bad influences.
You can work with.
The bad
Wait,
influences.
the way that white kid was looking at that black kid.
Ryan, that's black culture. So
Yeah.
the idea that you can just throw a few in jail, that's not how it works. We're trying to tell you, and it's like you just don't get it.
Well, how do you fix it? How do you propose you
The
fix
way
it?
that you fix it is to start calling it out, like Be Brave and John is saying to do. More people need to speak up and speak out about this nonsense that's happening, and people need to stop making excuses for this shit. And the black people who are not creating these problems need to stop
Ben
making
was making a
excuses, and
shitload
they
of
need to
excuses
separate.
yesterday.
They need to separate themselves from the degenerates. Once that happens, we'll start seeing a change. But it's probably not going to happen, unfortunately.
Did you see the way the white kid was looking at him like he's fucking crazy?
Daniel
He looked
Nixon
at
said
him like he
death
was
penalty.
looking at something from a different
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
planet. And then black people wonder why they grow up with people not wanting to fucking live around them or go to school with them. Even a young kid can look over. This kid isn't before 5, and he's looking over going, what the dickens is going on here?
And the mama posted on YouTube or Twitter, a young nigga.
They train their children to be this way. That's where it starts. That's the huge most biggest problem, which is why it's sick when one of their children get killed. They come on the news and say, "Oh, he was an amazing kid. He was terrorizing the city probably." That's not an amazing person.
Or he was helping in on it, that's for sure. I mean,
how do you separate from the degenerates, Brian? It's pretty easy. You don't live around them. You don't associate with them. You don't just look at somebody and say, "Oh, it's a black person, so we're all the same," like a fucking idiot. That's what you do.
Well, Chris Jones has a solution. He says, what's he say? He says some bullshit here. Hey, Chris Jones, listen, here's the problem, okay?
What did he say?
I have no problem with he said you need to let all these idiots move to my neighborhood. Here's the deal, Chris Jones. Anyone that wants to work 80 hours a week, start a business, sacrifice for fucking years while everyone else is fucking off, smoking dope, sitting around jerking off. Okay, well, I'm busting my ass building a business, sacrificing and saving money. Okay,
we got a runner. Got a black man runner. We got a runner, folks.
When they become successful, they can move here. When they got the money,
white man's skin, we got a runner.
I think it would literally take, and I'm not saying I'm wishing anything. If it would take one of Ryan's family members to be messed with by Blackie for him to get it. That's what it would take. You guys.
I know, but let's not jinx him with that. Let's not jinx him with that. Hey, I gotta say though, I am flattered. I am proud of my. Tom Gully is obsessed with me. Actually, Tom, I'm flattered. You're a pretty successful person to be obsessed with me. That means I'm rocking and rolling. Go ahead.
Brave, I tell you what, this is what they do when they go to prison, though, Brave. Take a look.
Paws against the wall. Out your paws against the wall. Keep a prayer for all of us today to be safe. Go put your clothes on, brother. Out your paws. Let's
turn it up, John.
It is time to clean this place up. Against the wall, sir. Against the wall. Does anybody have anything before we start searching you want to drop on the floor?
That's the loud you get.
He dropped it. Right there. This came off one of the inmates.
Yeah, he dropped it.
He dropped it. Strip searching support. Let's cut the games. We gotta outsmart y'all to keep y'all safe. I don't deny none of y'all intellect.
This also came off an inmate up against the wall?
Yes, sir.
And that's a store-bought knife?
Yes, sir, it is.
Early in the shakedown, shanks or shivs started showing up and more.
How much does that go for inside the jail?
Anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000.
Fulton County Sheriff's Captain Peter Vicini says an inmate tried to toss a cell phone, illegal for him to have in the jail, on the floor, and that after the captain first spoke to us, a Cash App payment popped up. A red flag. The inmate is likely involved in some illicit business.
So he's dealing something where he's receiving money right now.
There are pills in there?
Yeah.
And you just took that off that ductwork?
Yeah, off the ductwork.
Spotted it with the mirror?
Yes.
But we could have done a whole story just on what we saw in one cell.
What do you smell?
Smoke.
Okay, so you know he's making homemade cigarettes. That's part of a shank. So he's got a nice sharp edge. Where'd this here come from? This is how they ripped it out of that light, and they're going to bust pieces out of it to sharpen to make shanks.
You got your pipe here.
You got a crack pipe. How'd they get it in?
You got another shank pieces here. Several shanks in here. Oh, wow. We're going to tear this one apart. We kept all that on bottom bar. Wow. That's one shank and shanks in the making. Shanks in the making.
Shanks in the making.
Back in the common area.
Made from parts of the building?
Yes, sir, it is.
Oh, there you go. There's a good one. Wow. Pass it to me, Captain. Got a nice handle on it.
Wow.
And a damn good point.
What's that orange thing from?
This is part of your mop handle, your broom. If you get stabbed with this one, you're not coming back.
Fulton County Sheriff's Office says at least 30 homemade weapons were found in that one zone. And with the exception of one store-bought knife, the key point is the rest were made with parts of the jail. You're here for armed robbery? Yeah.
Now, hold on. Stop it right here. Okay, we're in a fucking prison, okay? Come on now. This is pissing me off. This is racist. They can show some white people in on this, some white prisoners here. Why they got all black prisoner faces doing this?
And they all innocent, Brave. He innocent. You heard
They're all black and innocent. There has to be some white people in on this. I'd be asking that if I was a black person. I said, "No, there's no white prisoners doing this shit."
I can't take you guys seriously.
Who are the victims? Where are the victims? Why aren't the victims? Are the victims up yet? Maybe the black victims ain't woke up yet. Maybe they could call.
No, it's Atlanta, so
we got 35 people in the audience. There's got to be at least one black victim of crime here. We will accept calls from black victims of crime. Tom Gully, Jewel of Aquarius. Somebody's had to have their car broken into, robbed for something. Don't you think so, Brave? There's no way we got 34 people in the audience and no one knows anybody that's been a victim of black crime. It's almost impossible, wouldn't it be, Brave?
It's impossible, and it sounds like, well, there's a lot of protection going on. As I've always said for the last 15 years of my life, you can't touch black people anymore, and they know it.
We can't even get anyone to call in and tell
Not
us
even close. Not even close.
crime. We got the number on the screen. My phone is on. I haven't missed a phone call. And this is really amazing. We've gone all over the country showing black crime, and not one criminal or victim will call in. It's really amazing, ain't it, Bray?
I'm telling you.
I think sooner or later, if we keep chipping away, some of these victims at least are going to start calling in.
Well, you had a couple of three. I was on a panel with two dudes that were hating on me yesterday. I mean, come on, you guys.
Yeah.
Call up on here and hell, we'll let you make your excuses that you were trying to do yesterday. I don't know, somebody. There's got to be somebody that can make sense out of all this to us.
Yeah. If we're wrong, they can make sense to us.
Were made with parts of the jail. You're here for armed robbery? Yeah. Innocent or guilty? I'm innocent. Is it humane to lock people up in a building where other inmates can take a piece of that building and make a weapon?
I'll answer that two ways. The first way would be, yes, it is inhumane, but secondly, the officers are stretched thin. Since I've been in there's only been a few isolated incidents where guys were stabbed, but they were removed from the dormitory, and ever since they were removed and the officers came in, it's been safe.
Now, you notice what they didn't ask him? They didn't ask him why other niggas destroying the building. They asked him, is it humane that they keep you in the building like that? But what about the blacks destroying the building? Do they not get questioned? Do they not bear any responsibility? They're destroying the place. It's like they destroy their neighborhoods. They will destroy a prison.
Yeah, and when they destroy their neighborhoods, just like you said, John, let the government come in and clean it up. To destroy their prisons, why are they living like this? It's amazing. Everything's a fucking pity party to these people, man. It's a goddamn pity party, top to bottom.
Yeah, it really is.
This is fucking sickening.
It really is amazing, Brave. You know, people talk all the time, and here's a video coming out of Atlanta. The blacks are complaining that they don't have grocery stores. And I'm going to follow this up with a story right behind me, due east of me, about a grocery store in my neighborhood.
Lawmakers under pressure as Governor Brian Kemp has called for changes to laws regarding insurance lawsuits.
Atlanta News First investigator Anastasia Olmos continues to dig into the impact these laws have had on metro Atlanta communities.
State and city leaders say that grocery stores don't want to invest in high crime neighborhoods because of the way that some of these Georgia laws are written. It could end up costing them millions of dollars in lawsuits if any crime happens anywhere near their property. Let me show you this. If we take a look at a map of Atlanta and we focus really just on the perimeter, let's do a search for a Publix grocery store. That's the red here. Most of them really are north of I-20. Now let's look at a Kroger. The red here, we see a few going southwest, and now a Target, really just north of downtown. Now, city leaders say that this is a ripple effect of the way that these laws are written. Employers can't afford to do business with such high risk, and people are going without.
Hey, John, can you pause it real fast?
Call for
John. I literally on CTs just last night, I didn't even see this shit, but I literally brought up the fact that if you put these big grocery stores in these areas, a lot of the time the crime's so high, they're having to close down. And then you have black people on the news crying about how they have to drive 20 and 30 miles just to get to a grocery store. You know the silence that there was when I brought that up, because people were asking, well,
they should have told him, you niggers ought to get a car, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, no. Or here's something else. Okay, you've seen the news piece here, right? Did she once mention the reason that this has happened?
Crime, Bray. It's crime.
I know it. She didn't say it, but she didn't say who's doing it or what. Did she say it? Did she say the word crime actually though?
Yeah, she did. She said something. If a crime is committed, let me rewind this shit.
Yeah. But I'm just, it's amazing that that's as far as they go.
Let me show you this. If we take a look at a map of Atlanta and we focus really just on the perimeter, let's do a search for a Publix grocery store. That's the red here. You can see that most of them really are north of I-20. Now let's look at a Kroger. The red here, we see a few going southwest, and now a Target, really just north of downtown. Now, city leaders say that this is a ripple effect of the way that these laws are written. Employers can't afford to do business with such high risk, and people are going without.
Such high risk.
Desperate times.
And they can't ever, you know, hold on, you know,
at least
right quick. There's only one fucking group of people doing that to that goddamn city. There's not the Asians contributing to that. The fucking white people are not contributing to that. The Indians that come over from India are not contributing to that. There's one goddamn group of people doing that shit, and I'll be goddamn if you'll hear even a reference that even comes close to saying that reference and pointing to that one fucking group of people. And hold on, right quick. You folks think that the global corporate machine that owns the media ain't forcing this black culture upon us? Go ahead, guys.
Let's see. Well, they got a fucking robot out here.
It's another security tool to stop crime at 445 Cleveland in Rosedale Heights.
Just people hearing about Beth. We haven't had car break-ins here in the last 2 months.
Beth can climb stairs, get across a property in about a minute, sound an alarm, and provide 360-degree camera views to security officers, among a few other tricks.
0% possibility of the conflict escalating. You can't have a gunfight with Beth. Beth can't shoot.
Deterring crime is key, but avoiding serious injury and even death is.
You don't think these blacks would shoot that motherfucker break?
They're gonna blow the hell out. That's what I was asking. How much is that robot? Because you can
They're like $800. I was gonna buy one. They're like $800. It's a drone. DJI has.
That's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap. I'm glad to hear that instead of like a million that they're gonna shoot up. Because they're sure as hell.
Actually, that one might even be more.
It's probably more.
The white
I'm
man
thinking
don't
800
need
sounds
no
awful cheap to me. I'd say that little. I'll bet you that bastard costs. I bet you that some bitch costs 200 grand, Ryan.
It's a robo dog.
That
It's
ain't 200
definitely.
grand. Are you
You don't
fucking
think
kidding
so?
me?
I don't
No,
know.
you can get them
I'll
on
Google it,
Amazon.
guys.
Depends on.
Amazon. I think they're 800 bucks on Amazon or
All
something.
right, all right. White man
Because I
talking
was
about
going to get a drone. Hold on, let
you
me look.
can't have a shootout with the damn thing. Okay, well, if you can't shoot back, that means the niggas will just
Crucial
keep
for
shooting.
property owner Avi Wolf because he can no longer get assault and battery coverage.
Insurance companies won't take the risk on it.
You hear this shit, Brave? Let me go back.
They're
Listen,
$2,300.
listen, Brave. Listen to what he's saying. The blacks are creating conditions where he can't listen.
Beth can climb stairs, get across a property in about a minute, sound an alarm, and provide 360-degree camera views to security officers, among a few other tricks.
0% possibility of the conflict escalating. You can't have a gunfight with Beth. Beth can't shoot.
Deterring crime is key, but avoiding a serious injury and even death is crucial for property owner Avi Wolf because he can no longer get assault and battery coverage.
Insurance companies won't take the risk on us.
The risk
Jesus
Wolf's
Christ.
referring to is
Can't even protect your own goddamn property. Thank you so much, black people. Oh, you just in every way, every aspect of our lives, you contribute so much. Jesus Christ. Can't even get fucking insurance, man.
I remember what that Willie guy was saying to you, Be Brave, on CT's panel yesterday when he was so confused to why you were saying that, you know, if all the black people were gone, like no one would miss them.
Yeah. It's true.
He didn't even understand why. It's just like, well, you know, it's that idea that you're so important and you're not.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Go
Brave,
ahead.
was the possible lawsuit and payout the insurance company could face if sued under Georgia's premises liability law. It essentially holds a property owner accountable for crime that happens in and around the property based on past crimes in the area.
God damn. Stop it right there, John. Stop it right there. You fucking people that, you know, that don't understand conspiracy. How the fuck is it this? If somebody's crime happens and you own the property, why wouldn't that just be thrown out as a frivolous lawsuit in a summary? No, it goes forward. These people they have to pay. They have to pay. A claim is paid out. Guess what happens with the insurance company? The premiums come in 20-fold for that claim paid out. Oh, now they can't even make it work with premiums being completely exaggerated. They just have to drop out of it. No, this isn't accidental, folks. This is engineered destruction using the fucking black race to do it. You can't. They're attacking people that are trying to do good business now. That's what the fuck this is about. Go ahead, John.
Maybe we get a call from one of these grandmas on the way to the grocery store. She got a long trek from her neighborhood, her desert of a neighborhood to the grocery store. Maybe a grandma could call her.
District 12, the district with the highest number of crimes against people in the last year, according to Atlanta police data.
It's very well known. If you can't get proper insurance coverage, you don't want to live there. You don't want to operate there. You don't want.
What did he say, Brady? You don't want to do what?
Don't want to live there. Don't want to operate there. And it goes into disrepair. And then the blacks get to say, look at the buildings we live around. Our area is tore up. These motherfuckers, there's no sense. There's no end to it, man. These motherfucking black people in black America are the most sickening goddamn people on the planet. Jesus.
This the white man said he got to move. He said, I ain't got no money. I'm tapped the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right?
He's out.
And now here's the man say he got invested in robots, can't get insurance and shit. The grocery store is closing.
Want to do business there.
But this is home for more than 30,000 people. According to Atlanta Regional Commission data, 80% of the district is black.
I have a quick question, John. Has he said anything about the group of people that's giving him these headaches?
Look, bro. Look, you're gonna say it. You're gonna say it real quick.
Very well known. If you can't get proper insurance coverage, you don't want to live there.
Wait a minute. I think Wolf. I wonder what kind of last name is that.
Jesus, good God Almighty.
Wolf, Avi.
You don't want to operate there. You don't want to do business.
You know he ain't gonna say shit.
Oh, I know it, but I'm just saying I don't know how these people have such losses, and at least don't say fuck the news piece. You know, if you're not going to tell the truth, this news clip is worthless anyway. So if you edit me out, I don't care if what I'm trying to say to the public gets out, because this is just as fucking worthless. When you won't describe who in the fuck's tearing shit up, it's worthless.
They're not allowed to be ready to lose their
I
jobs.
know that. That's my point. You should take it over, spit it out, and when they edit him out and don't use the news piece, he should at least say, I tried to tell people what was really happening, and be more satisfied with that, rather than soft stepping it and still nothing happens. And on top of that, the blacks get off the hook.
Is home for more than 30,000 people.
You see that number on the screen, Brady? I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
But right below it, there's a percent. You said 70. This number here right here said 80. 80% black or African American. You see the number, Brady?
No, I can't. It's on my
right
screen.
below that highlighted yellow. It says 80% black or African American. That's the neighborhood, but nobody will say who's creating all the crime. It got to be them. They 80%. I don't see the 20% of the whites committing enough crime to run the stores away. Do you, Brady?
No, I just didn't. No, it's amazing to me. That's what I'm saying. I really can't believe that there aren't a lot of people all across the nation in these large cities that at least want to take the initiative to shut down the news bullshit and just try to blurt something out.
Yeah.
Try to blurt something out. And when you have somebody, in other words, have a friend, he's got guys, have a friend taping you while the news organization is interviewing you. And when the news interview panics and goes, whoa, 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 don't say that. You've got that on tape to go on to Instagram with. Or whatever you go on, Twitter or X. You say, this is what I tried to say to the news. That can be done in large numbers.
I think by that time you would have lost your job, though.
Well, he's you're right. I mean, he could probably be penalized because the same people that that run the big businesses are doing this to us. So
take a look, Ray.
Regional Commission data, 80% of the district is black and about 60% of renters are cost burdened.
Don't forget mask if you need mask.
All right. 445 Cleveland offers
You see them hands, Brave?
Yeah. Be careful.
What you think them hands are doing, Brave?
I think them hands are risking their fucking lives. Is the body that their hands are attached to is at risk.
You think them hands? You think them hands getting food or giving food? We don't know from this.
They're giving food. No, they're giving it. They're giving it. Yeah, they might be getting it.
And Section 8 housing with community
she might be getting
like
it.
Food and clothing.
Nope, she's giving it.
Cost of living is skyrocketing, of course.
Oh yeah, that's the fucking problem. Hell yeah, goddamn right.
Army
Always
veteran
some
Danielle
goddamn
Glass tells
problem.
me his car
Cost of living.
insurance
That's why your
premium
black
is his
people are
biggest
losing their
concern.
fucking minds in such numbers. Jesus goddamn Christ.
Some of these fucking ghetto Brave, then they live for free.
I know it. I know, John. They did a comparison. The people that are on Medicaid, food stamps, debit, everything. They've proven these people live as well as a family on a fucking like 60 or 70 grand a fucking year.
Yeah, right. The prices ain't rising. The housing, the price to get away from blacks is rising.
Yes,
that's what it is, Brave. That's the thing that no one wants to talk about here. That nigga, I could have finished that sentence for that nigga and said the price of housing is rising to get away from blacks. You want to live around blacks? This shit kind of cheap. You can live around blacks pretty damn cheap. Nobody else wants to live there.
Yeah, if you could do it, if you had the nerve, yeah. No, this is fucking ridiculous, man. Cost of living.
It's almost $400.
Nobody ever occurs to ask these people saying this shit. Well, how's come if the cost of living just rose for the blacks only? Because whites aren't doing this. Nobody asks them questions. It's like, wait a minute. What do you mean cost of living is the problem, you fucking jerk?
Well, you remember we had a guy call in last week. He said his cost of living increased by $150,000 to move away from black. That's a lot. $150,000. That's a lot, Brave.
Oh, I know it.
Right?
Yes, he sure did.
he put it on. Ryan, what do you think it costs for you to, if you wanted to go live in the inner city of Baltimore, how much cheaper would it be for you? Ryan may have stepped up here.
Well, it depends on where it would be. Do you mean in like off North Avenue?
What's the cheapest you could live in Baltimore? How much would you save on housing costs if you moved to Baltimore?
I mean, there's like in the same type of neighborhood with that is more affluent, or do you mean just a regular row home?
No, Ryan, he said the cheapest place in Baltimore you can live, he didn't say it, I'll say it, is around black people. What do you
Well,
think you
first
can
thing
pull that off for? How much?
it would cost a lot of money because what I would do first is I would level all the houses on the whole city block and build a
We got a
fortress.
runner. We got a fucking runner.
I'd build a fortress.
It's a black
I'd
man
have
in white man's clothes. We got a runner here.
I'd have armed guards.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It would cost a shit ton. It'd be like a fucking castle.
First of all, appreciate you.
I'd save $1 million.
On a driver's zip code and
Okay.
the risk of the company having to pay out millions of dollars in accidents and injuries.
So with me being a disabled vet, it's a big issue because I'm on a fixed income. To see some of the things that are hampering us is unbelievable.
District 12 City Councilman Antonio Lewis says the current
Stop it
laws
right
are
there.
not only hurting
All right,
businesses, but
Brave.
keeping
Some of the things hampering us, Brave. I know this.
Some of the things hampering us, they're unbelievable. And then he's going to go on and blame high prices or what? What's he going to blame that are unbelievable? Carry on, John. Let's see this motherfucking shit.
What do you think he's going to say, Brave?
I think he's going to say, I don't know, hard telling. It's going to have everything to do with but just personal responsibility and just fucking get up and go get a goddamn job and deal with the same thing that all the other people in America are dealing with. Go ahead, John.
vital resources from the community.
Anybody who knows me knows how bad that I want a grocery store over here. We live in a food desert.
Grocers, have they said specifically they can't come because of insurance?
Well, they count rooftops. The thing I know about my community, we have rooftops. The only thing we're having the issue with right now is the price of not land, it's the price of insurance.
A search for hospitals in South Atlanta shows a similar scarcity.
Hospital systems are saying we can't afford this.
Georgia Insurance Commissioner John King says people are entitled to sue if they're injured, but it should never be comparable to winning the lottery.
Insurance was created to get you back on your feet, to fix your damage, to fix any injuries that you had, but it was never made for you people to become rich overnight.
And Governor Brian Kemp agrees.
You people, who you think he talking about, Brave?
I'm sure he was talking about whites, blacks, Indians, Asians, and everybody. I guarantee you that's the way he meant it. He sure the fuck wasn't going to say you people with any courage. You can bet on that.
Do you know what he's talking about, Brave?
I don't know. I'm just go ahead. What?
Okay.
He's talking about insurance and people excessive claims paid out. That's been the frivolous lawsuits has been a fucking scam for 30 years.
That's what he's talking about. But there's something I want to make you hip to, Brave. Blacks don't understand the concept of insurance.
Right.
Most blacks, right? Probably 70%. So if you say, hey man, damn, it's a shame that store got broken into, a lot of blacks will say they got insurance, right? And they think that's just the end of it, right? There's no harm, no foul. I break in your store, you file an insurance claim, everybody's whole. That's how they see it. And so when this man says, right, listen what he says. He's speaking specifically to these niggas that slip and fall, claim they this and that in your stores or on your property in these. Brave, right behind me, I had a nigga that shouldn't even been in my house. I used to rent this house, and a nigga had his mom over here. Bitch was drunk, fell down and sued me, right? They dismissed the case, but a lot of blacks pursue, like it's like a lottery, and you're gonna hear this man say it. Listen to this.
Right now is the price of not land, it's the price of insurance.
A search for hospitals in South Atlanta shows a similar scarcity.
But hospital systems are saying we can't afford this.
Georgia Insurance Commissioner John King says people are entitled to sue if they're injured, but it should never be comparable to winning the lottery.
Insurance.
You heard that?
Yeah. Frivolous lawsuits has been a weapon. Nobody understands that. It's not kid stuff. They pay out one claim and get $1 billion in fucking premiums. Nobody catches on to that shit though.
And see, these are black jurisdictions where if you get a black jury, they don't understand the concept of money or business, and they'll award a nigga $20 million, right? And so the business guy just not even gonna operate there. The fuck nigga slipping and falling, suing me for millions of dollars.
This was created to get you back on your feet, to fix your damage, to fix any injuries that you had, but it was never made for you people to become rich overnight.
You people
See, usually when the insurance plays out a claim for a frivolous lawsuit, it's an isolated incident. This guy's saying that these fucking black people are creating slip and fall shit by the dozens every fucking day or week or something, probably. And the insurance company said, wait a minute, we don't mind paying out a claim as long as we get 300 times that amount of back in premiums. But the insurance company can't even do frivolous lawsuits by paying out a claim because the premiums are nowhere. So it's bad when blacks force the insurance company to stop doing frivolous lawsuits, to stop paying out claims for frivolous lawsuits. You know the blacks won. That's bad.
Right.
And Governor Brian Kemp agrees,
Georgia needs tort reform, and they need it now.
announcing a package to amend the
Brave, we need tort reform.
Yeah, that's the fucking problem. Don't talk about the goddamn fucking people doing it everywhere they fucking go. Don't do that. But tort reform is needed. But tort reform, I don't know, it was going to happen. But no, this is this is so much. It's so much more than about tort reform, though. It's like this is spooky shit, man. It's spooky shit, man. It just is.
Hey, don't you know Ryan is itching to say something about tort reform, right? Come on, Ryan, give us some tort reform.
Just
what about it?
Keep it under a half an hour.
I'm not. I think if you can't get insurance, you can't get insurance. You got to move.
And as I told you, Brave,
I move.
These goddamn food deserts don't come out of nowhere, Brave. And if I walk out my back door and go about a mile, I walk into a grocery store and this happened. Brave, the blacks are amazing, Brave. I'm gonna ask you, you ever seen this in your neighborhood? I hope this is the right clip. I want to know if this ever happened in your neighborhood.
Oh, I know this channel. Baltimore.
Oxon Hill over in Prince George's County this morning. Police say a security guard.
Brave, Prince George's County is one of the richest black counties in America, by the way. I hope you know that, Brave.
Okay.
That's correct, right, Ryan?
I think it's actually on the way backwards, what it is. It's a wealthier one.
It was once one of the richest counties in America.
Oh, yeah. Upper Marlboro, Glen Arden, all through there. Absolutely.
Prince George's County this morning. Police say a security guard stopped a woman who was shoplifting. She pulled out a gun. The security guard did the same and shot one another. All of this happened across the parking lot from a police station.
God damn, man. Son of a bitch, man. That's fucking pure insanity, man. That's pure insanity. That's why that's why I don't understand how people can soft step when they're talking about what's going on, when it's just so obvious that there's something so fucking wrong. And there's only one group of people doing it in the numbers they're doing. There's nobody even close. Nobody even close. There's one group of people tearing that shit out of everything they touch. Giant's a good store, man. We don't have them where I'm at, but I mean that's a good store, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a large food grocer. It's a large grocer located in.
Don't they have Giants out where you live and around your septic tanks?
They have one. Why are you saying septic tanks? You know what it's like to live in the fucking rural areas, B-Brave.
I was giving you credit. Smart enough to move. Goddamn, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brave,
you
hear the part where they said that it was right across from the groceries, from the police
station. Yeah.
It's quite concerning that
it is.
These brazen acts are occurring across the country and in our backyard, especially right now.
Amazing. He says it's quite concerning. You lying bastard. You expect it now. You lying son of a bitch. Now it's business as usual, you bastard.
He's fine. He's fine.
Somebody said this has become business as usual in his position. Don't you think that would help a little bit? No, can't be that real. Fucking son of a bitch.
Let me tell you about that guy right there. You know where he lives? He lives over in Annapolis. He probably lives over in Pasadena, Carroll County. He lives over in Rockville somewhere, probably Damascus. He's fine. He don't give a shit. He's going home.
Yeah. He could be your neighbor out where the septic tanks roam.
Why do you keep saying septic tanks? There's septic tanks in every fucking area. There's well water.
I'm just
This would be the third
Well and septic is every rural area in the country, you dumbass.
area.
It's a good point. Get out where
You don't know that? You don't know that?
and you can live.
Yeah, but listen, what difference does it make? You don't do anything with it. It just fucking sits there. It doesn't do anything. It just sits there.
It's an indication that you're safe.
Septic and well is it's smart. It prevents cluster housing. Yes. It's smart guy.
This is something, man.
Brave.
If I was a black person, I wouldn't need the John Galt, Brave and John Galt show. If I was a black person, I'd be sick to my fucking guts over what's going on in the fucking black culture. Again, I would. It would make it be. I'd be so goddamn ashamed of it, top to fucking bottom. Oh Jesus, this is horrible, folks. You got John Galt that lives right amongst up to his neck in fucking bullshit, trying to tell you things.
And I show it to him, don't I, Brave?
Dude, right on the fucking right, Exhibit A. Fucking look at this shit, folks. Catch on to this shit, black people.
All right, look. I have another little strategy when it comes to retaining property value. Okay. So if you're moving into an area, whenever they're building cluster housing, right? Like a bunch of fucking people on top of each other, which means a lot of brokies. Okay. Because the county makes you that when you're building any kind of cluster housing like that, they'll say a percent has to be low income, which means the government's going to be paying for that shit, right? So what you do is you move to where there's senior housing because seniors don't have income. They're retired, obviously. When they require low income housing, you just find senior housing to live near. You don't want to be around fucking low income housing because that means you're going to lose money.
Is that your number one concern about being around low income housing, Ryan? Is losing money?
That's a huge concern I have.
Well, I ask you, if that's your number one concern.
I don't want to have depreciation in my home value.
That's Whitey for you. That's Whitey.
It's a financial tip. It's a financial tip. Okay.
There you go.
You guys can take it any way you want.
Yeah, I'm taking it. We know what your number one concern is. You dirty bastard.
Look for.
We know what it is.
Okay, look. You and avoid bus routes.
There you go.
There's fucking bus routes everywhere, so it's.
I know it. Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking around. But
no,
but really.
No, he's not, folks.
Let me tell you something.
He knows what the fuck he's saying.
I don't give a fuck. Look, here's my deal. I don't want to lose money on asset value. So how do you prevent losing money on asset value? Well, it's crime, right? You don't want crime. Crime hammers asset values. Schools, crime. You avoid those things, you'll be fine.
This is funny. Look at what Trope says. He says in 5 to 10 years, I'm going to be in an old folks home yelling racist remarks at black caretakers and then being abused with nobody's help. No, Tropes, I'm going to be the old guy saying, God, David, girl, come here. Help me out of here. Oh, could you touch me right there? Could you put your hand on that rod, baby? Yeah, you think I'm shitting you? I ain't going to have them black girls mad at me. You fucking people don't know me very well. I'll be their favorite old black man. I'll be the old man getting fucking hand jobs, you dumbasses. Are you crazy?
Yeah, it's something that worries me for sure, Brave. I ain't gonna lie. When these motherfucking blacks being there, you beat you up in a nursing home.
It doesn't. It's not rocket science. Like I said, people think that I'm like this outside of this. No, I'm having fun on the internet, folks. I hate to break it to you. I am very charming when it comes to all women. I'm going to have them black women wrapped around my little old raggedy self, around my raggedy old little finger. I'm going to be the last one they abuse. And it's not even going to be because I'm smart enough not to. It's going to be because I'm old and raggedy and these babes are here and they are females. So it's good enough for me.
Bray, what you said, most of the damn women in the nursing home probably agree with you. Hell, most of them would be African anyway.
Yeah, sure.
They probably agree with you.
Well, they'd be pissed off if I ain't going to say anything about race. In fact, when I go to the nursing home, my first thing's going to be goddamn white bastard motherfucking rulers of the planet, them dirty son of a bitches fucking us all up. What do you say, sister? Come here. Come here, goddammit.
Continue searching for answers.
I think we probably should end off with this one, Brave. Well, I got one
All
more.
righty.
We're gonna play this one. Then we got a
shooting death
quick
of a
one to play.
10-year-old boy.
It happened Friday night on Cleveland's southeast side. Our Kai Torquay has the latest.
Particularly as we all are grieving the loss of another beautiful child in Cleveland.
The Cleveland community is mourning the death of 10-year-old Caden Coleman. Cleveland police officers reporting they were called to his side Friday night near East 147th Street and Glendale Avenue. They found Coleman with a gunshot wound to the head. The child would die at the hospital several hours later.
How old was the child?
Investigators are learning the 10-year-old was in a vehicle that was backing out of a driveway when an unknown suspect fired multiple gunshots at the car. 3 News spoke with Ward 1 Cleveland Councilman Joe Jones about this taking place in his community, and he says he's distraught and urging for Cleveland police to step up their patrols in the area. Residents in the area echo his feelings.
I thought that was very sad for a 10-year-old because he's just 10 years old. Like, that's a child.
I feel that more police need to be policing and looking for that type of any type of activity leading up to something like that.
City of Cleveland Chief of Youth and Family Success, Sonia Pryor Jones, wants the community to know that they have social support specialists and clinical crisis services for any family going through this type of tragedy, and they're fighting to make it happen less.
Our number one goal is to stop violence before it ever happens. And so we believe you do that through a mix of services.
Such as through Beat the Streets Cleveland.
Our mission is to positively
Shit more.
Beat the streets, Brave. Beat the streets.
Jesus, crying out loud. Not one fucking mention again. It's just so easy. It's just so easy to say who in the fuck's doing it, man. It's just too much. You could watch 3,000 of these fucking news clips and they would all say damn near the same damn thing. This is amazing. Blacks think they don't have privilege. You are tearing the shit out of inner cities and everybody's afraid to even say it. You think you don't have privilege? My fucking God.
Beat the streets, Brave. Beat the streets. That's all they got, Brave. Beat the streets.
Yeah. 10-year-old kid shot backing out of the fucking car. And they're worried about stopping violence as opposed to like these talking about these fucking psychopath animals doing it. Amazing to me.
City of Cleveland,
amazing.
By giving them access to youth development, mentoring, and the sport of wrestling.
Today, we asked Cleveland police if they have any suspect, and they would only tell us that they are working on some details in this investigation and can't provide any update at this time. Christy.
Boy, thinking about that boy's family, Kai Torquay.
Brave, have they arrested anybody in any of these fucking videos we shown yet?
No.
Have they arrested anybody?
No arrest made. And that means that these people are being housed by people that know they did this. Oh, no, wait a minute. The person that did all this, they don't go around bragging because they're low IQ and fucking half retarded because they brag. They don't do that. They're very careful to keep what they did secret. These people are talking about what they did and bragging about it. And these people, and they're getting housed. Look at that shit. And they're getting housed. If that was a fucking white man that did that to a black kid, that kid would have a statue. That black kid that got knocked out right there, he'd have a statue in his name.
Statue. So funny. A statue.
It's amazing.
Brave, let me ask you this. What do you think this comes from? This right here. It's a big man. This is a big young boy. Clearly he knows better. This is a child running from his jail. Right. Where do you think this comes from, Brave? I'm just asking.
I think it comes from the fucking the hate mongers, the hate pimps, the fucking race pimps. Why
did that happen anyway?
Because this dude's got an IQ of about 80 and he's listening to Tariq Nasheed. He has no problem knocking a fucking white kid down like he's a piece of fucking hamburger. That's where this shit's coming from. Look at that shit. It's fun. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. It's over and over.
Can you see this, Brave?
Yeah.
I wonder what that kid did.
Great. Did you just hear Ryan? Did you hear Ryan?
Yeah, I know. He's joking. He's joking, but it's real.
Okay,
he's joking, but it's real.
Think he joking?
Yeah, but it's real. There's people that would say that for real.
You think
Okay.
Ryan?
Okay. So no, I think it's disgusting. And if the little kid did nothing, I think that the guy that hit him, if he's over 18, should probably spend maybe 5 years in jail.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said, John? If the
5
little
years.
kid, if the little kid did nothing, what could the kid do, Ryan, to deserve that?
Why are you screaming, Be Brave?
Because you're not having fun. What could the kid do to deserve that?
I don't believe. Okay, listen, Be Brave. Listen carefully. Number one, I think the kid should be charged. I mean, these crimes. Why do they not charge people
Stop
and
this
put them
video,
in
John.
jail?
Stop this video right quick. We got to get out of here. But Ryan, nobody needs to hear your stupid shit. You implied that the kid could have done something. What could the kid do to deserve that?
Well, I don't. They cut the video short on both ends, so I don't know.
The kid might have really done something to deserve that.
I mean, look at this here. This guy just beats this guy.
Yeah, you better
up.
run like a fucking silly man because you spoke as one. If the kid didn't do nothing. If the kid didn't do nothing. Jesus Christ. And you telling me whites aren't fucking out of their fucking minds with making excuses for these black psychopaths?
Listen, you not understand what I'm saying, obviously.
You said I'm quoting you. If the kid
What if
didn't
he lit what if he lit the guy's house on fire? Then what? Then
you got me. Me. I think that's what's happening.
Well, there you go, you fucking silly bastard.
What?
That's my point. What if he shot into the guy's house? I don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. The video is abbreviated.
You could have probably went to extremes like that rather than leave it so in general, like all you white people do. If the kid didn't do nothing, you probably could have said if the kid burnt the guy's house down, if the kid shot a member of his family, something like that. But you don't want to. You wanted to make it. You wanted to kind of diminish the reality that this kid didn't do nothing. Ryan, there's nothing he could do. Dumbass. Burn his fucking house down, shoot into him. That looks like a fucking shooter right there, by God. He got him. Probably had a fucking Glock on him. You dipshit.
Bray, we didn't get any comments here, but we go through the chat before we get out of here. Anyone want to comment, feel free. We didn't get any tips or anything, but that's fine. We had a ball up here.
It was a good time. It was a good time. Ain't nothing to say to
that. They stole the heater.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm gonna come up with something.
Yeah. Hey, I don't mind him over here that much, John, but like after a while, it's like he needs some new material. If you don't get any new material, I'm going to ban him from the chat.
Fine with me, Brad. Brad,
Okay.
while we got.
I'm going to give you a chance, Tom, to come up with some new material. I don't mind being insulted, but it's like getting worn out. It's no big deal. You're not bothering me. It's just I feel sorry for you that a successful, intelligent 65-year-old man follows somebody around talking like that. It's kind of pathetic. It's like kind of creepy. So that's why I'm going to ban you if you don't, come up with some new material, man.
Yeah, Bray, we have a ball every time we do these shows. You got any last comments, Bray?
Yeah, this kid might have burnt somebody's fucking house down. He might have shot somebody. So we got to be careful on passing judgment on the black man, John.
Where do you think that comes from? Honestly, just hatred, pure hatred.
I'm telling you where it comes from. It comes from low IQ, and they're being whipped into hatred.
How are you
they're being told that nothing's going to happen to them no matter what. That has to be low IQ. That's not going to be an intelligent black man doing that. So you're talking somebody that's probably a good, mildly retarded, to say the least. And hatred that the black community puts out. All you had to do was listen to a couple of black men yesterday that I was dealing with make excuses, and this retarded black man would be listening to their excuses, because to hear them two black men say it, there's complete justifiable reasons for the kids to shoot up the inner city neighborhoods. So it's just like it never ends. It never fucking ends.
Yeah, I guess we should end it with this. Brave, I know you're a big fan of rap music, right?
Yeah.
My money.
Here's how rap music is made, Brave.
My money so tall like a little. Come on. My money tall like little Chris. I for hand up with like a booty man. My money is that tall as Chris. I want that, bro. My money so tall like a shooter man. My money so tall like little Chris. I throw in that.
You digging this yet, Brave?
It sounds like a masterpiece in the making to me. Motherfucker. And you know what's funny is this fucking rap shit is all the same exact shit. Same exact shit, no matter who's doing it, and blacks are fucking giving it any credibility. It's amazing. I'm telling you.
That's why they're gonna shoot for this.
When they look back in history and they go back, the blacks will get a lot of credit for fucking destroying this fucking culture.
Listen, bro.
My money's that tall as Ludacris that throw, and that's why I'm gonna give it. My money's that tall as Ludacris that throw, and that's why I'm gonna woo with it. My money's that tall as Ludacris that throw, and that's why I'm gonna shoot with it. Get up.
Amazing. It's amazing.
My money's so tall like a little. Come on. My money tall like little Chris. I for hand up with like a booty man. My money's that tall as Chris. I want that, bro.
What's he doing? Is he like just trying to get the rhythm down, or is he actually saying something?
My money's so tall like
I think what they do is something they call punching or something.
My money's that tall as Ludacris. That's why they're gonna shoot for
you get it right one time, then a white audio engineer puts it onto the track, and then
something. Ludacris that throw, and that's why I'm gonna shoot with it.
He's trying to get it right.
Tall as Ludacris that throw, and that's why you gonna give it. My money's that taller than Ludacris that throw, and that's why you gonna give it. My money's that tall as Ludacris that throw, and that's why I'm gonna give it. My money's that tall as Ludacris that throw, and that's why I'm gonna woo with it. My money's that tall as Ludacris that throw, and that's why I'm gonna shoot with it. Get up.
You heard him say, "Get that one."
Yeah, shoot with it.
And that's how that's how rap music is made.
You black people should be so proud. You really should be. John's on here every week with all of this footage, and you just should be so proud. You 70%ers should be just so peachy proud. I want you all, you 70%ers, to go in the mirror and tell you and pat yourselves on the back and tell yourself what a fine job black Americans are doing in America with pursuing justice, because their lives suck so bad. Never mind that we all live like gods. Don't pay any attention to that, including black people. You just go in and you just go and give yourself credit for just contributing to this fine, fucking wonderful, most magnificent place to live on the planet.
Leak, you got any last words?
He said my money's so tall like Ludacris afro, and I'm cool with that, I think. That's what I heard.
God, it's a translator. I couldn't have picked that out, Lee. I couldn't have picked that out.
And you know what I say, Brady, to end the show?
What's that?
You're here, Brady.
Go ahead. What?
We'll end the show with that, Brady.
Very good.
Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go. Go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should. Feel like I should go.